with the camera roll. Oh my god. Alrighty, what's up, motherfuckers? Peter Gilmore here for a late night video. My second video of the night. So once again, you get a twofer on this late Saturday night. Thank you all for watching right here on the Peter fucking Gilmore channel, youtube.com/Peter Gilmore. Thank you all for watching. Make sure you like the video, hit that subscribe button in my pants down in the description box below. And as always, follow me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter and Instagram, and share the video all over the internet. And don't forget to tap and slap and beat the shit out of that bell, treat it like it's your fucking bitch, and turn on all notifications so you never ever oh baby ever, and I mean ever, trolls, ever miss an upload. That's all I gotta say about that. So do it now and join the greatest group in the world, the Prophecy, motherfuckers. And that's pretty much all I gotta say about that. So I had to get the kinks out. Anyway, so if it's your first time watching, welcome to the party, pal! And hope you enjoyed the ride. And don't forget, if you liked the video, hit that like button to death, subscribe to the channel, and subscribe to my media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and and then don't forget to hit that bell. Because if you don't, then you won't know what the next video is. Could be coming in 5 months, you won't even know. But I digress on that. Alright, anyway, ladies and gentlemen, on this late Saturday night, June the 4th, 2022, I hope you had a great day. I myself had a fantastic day. Minus everything that happened last night. Today I had a much better day. Just to get some lunch and then just do a couple things away from Casa del Gilmore. And then I just got home like about 45 minutes ago. After NXT In Your House finished, because I went out by with the missus to some friends, to a bar, and we went to hang out with some friends. Was watching a little bit of the Mets, but then we were watching really NXT, and we're just hanging out. So that's what we do here in the Prophecy. We hang out with her co-coach. But I digress on that. So it is what it is. But I hope you had a great Saturday, and if not, well, fuck you. That's all I gotta say about that. Certain people did not have a good day. Ain't that right? You know who? You know you had a bad day. Hashtag 25. But I digress on that. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for watching. The chat room's wide open like Rebby Sky's legs. So if you want to chat about In Your House, you want to chat about Hell in a Cell tomorrow night, or the Rangers, or whatever the fuck you want, open forum. So come on in, the water's fine. And grab your complimentary glass of wine from the Palace of Wisdom. If not, get the fuck out of here! So, excuse me, so that's pretty much all I gotta say about that. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, on this, like I said, late Saturday night, June the 4th, 2022, it is time, motherfuckers, it is time for your late night NXT In Your House 3 review. Alright, so another In Your House event, one of those yearly events around this time. And I have to say it was alright, nothing great, but certain things happened that kind of didn't go my way. Most of my predictions that I did earlier on TSL 15, the link down below, you can watch that. Some of my predictions did not come true. I'm not, I can't be Nostradamus all the time. Can't be perfect all the time, but still, there was some shockers, some obvious that we're gonna win, and some puzzling ones. But all in all, I thought it was a pretty decent show for what it was. But now, after tonight, NXT's, I don't know what they're gonna do for the next rest of the summer. I did hear something about July 5th being the Great American Bash. So I would assume that's gonna be the next network TV special. Great American Bash number, I don't know what number it's up to, 3 or 4 in the NXT era, but so we'll see what happens with that. I don't know if they're gonna do another takeover, like what kind of tonight was, if you want to think about it. They were talking about Stand and Deliver, another Stand and Deliver, or Stand and Deliver 3 in the UK, or during SummerSlam again. That may be happening, I don't know. But I don't know if NXT would want to do Great American Bash, and then like 2 weeks later you got this NXT TakeOver Nashville, or wherever it's going to be held, probably in the Performance Center, but because SummerSlam is early this year. I believe it's July the 23rd. July the 23rd or 24th, so right around Rose's birthday. I owe her, Gotta please the woman on her birthday. And drink the good man's Pepsi. Because as we all know, when you drink Pepsi, guys, you make the girls go, "Oh, shit!" And for you girls who drink Pepsi, you make the guys go, "Oh, yeah!" Not like the Macho Man, "Oh, yeah!" But you're like, "Oh, yes!" That's all I can say about that. But I digress. Alright, so grab your drink, buckle up, and I hope you enjoy the ride. And I said the chat room is wide open like Rebby Sky's legs, which are always open 24/7 like a 7-Eleven. Well, that's all I gotta say about that. Alright, so we begin NXT in your house with a opening video, basically based on the old In Your House intros. We've seen this like the last couple of years, complete with good old buddy Todd Pettengill. Oh, I remember those. I remember all those In Your Houses in the New Generation era, going up till about the Attitude Era. Those are good times with Todd Pettengill and company. So then you run down the card, and then we see Joe Gacy going to a house, somebody's house. I don't know whose house it was, but going through the house's door, then he lights a poster on fire. That's kind of cool. Was it a poster of Justin Bieber? Let's hope. Fuck that guy. But anyway. Alright, so we get that, and then we head inside the Capitol Wrestling Center at Nickelodeon Studios in Orlando, Florida. And once again, our commentary team of that man in the sweater, Vic Joseph, and our good buddy, say it with me now, bad news, read about it. I'm afraid I got some bad news for you. You can't go wrong with Stu Bennett, man. That guy's a legend. Wade Barrett. He's a freaking legend. And if you don't like Wade Barrett, well, I got some bad news for you. And it is what it is. So we got that. So once again, the show was alright. It wasn't great. But it is what it is. I was watching part of the pay-per-view, and then on my phone I was watching the GCW Deathmatch Hall of Fame. Me and Lauren were just like having a ball in that chat room. Holy crap, we're having a ball. JC Bailey got inducted. I forgot the other people name. Dewey Donovan from CCW got inducted by Nick fucking Gage, that fucking maniac. Dude, this Nick fucking Gage. I'm the deathmatch king, motherfucker. I'm gonna get my pizza slicer and I'm gonna fuck you up. I'm Nick fucking Gage, motherfucker. MDK all day, motherfucker. Cause I'm the king of the deathmatch. That guy's psychotic. And for the love of God, all you indie companies out there around this fucking great land, can you fucking get a mic that fucking works? Jesus Christ, every fucking indie show I go to, the mic doesn't work. It cuts out every fucking time. It's either that and the audio is really crappy. They need to fire the audio guy and hire this guy. So I know a thing or two about audio. I worked as a college DJ, I should know. And my mics never cut off on me when I was live on radio. So you want a good audio guy? Call me. Tony Khan, I'm talking to you. Brett Lauderdale, I'm definitely talking to you, Brett Lauderdale, you bastard. But, I mean, the second guy, I think was, I forgot, Norman knows, what was the second guy's name? Toby something. Not Toby Maguire. The second guy was about to get inducted, and then this big fat fuck gets on the stage. Looked like Tugboat. And he's like, he has the mic like right here, and he's like, I'm like, I had the volume like way up. I'm like putting it. I'm like, I can't hear you. We can't hear you. And like everybody's in the chat is like, we can't hear you. Get the mic fixed. Somebody get the bullhorn or the foghorn. Somebody get that man a bullhorn. Breaker 1-9, we got a bullhorn situation at GCW. We need a bullhorn. Please find a bullhorn. Yeah, me and Lauren were just like in the chat, like, what the fuck is going on? They have really bad mic issues. And then freaking Emil, the ring announcer was the ring announcer for CCW, now he's the ring announcer for GCW, that prick. He gets the mic, he takes the mic. Weighing 250 pounds, the skeleton. And you can hear him up from 3 miles away. You can hear him. I'm like, yeah, that's how you use a mic. Then Nick Gage gets on and Nick fucking Gage, motherfucker. And Dewey Donovan comes in, he's like acting really weird and everything. Like, and he brings out the pizza slicer, and I was like, where's the fucking drill? That guy, Dewey Donovan, if you don't know who he is, look him up. That guy's a sick bastard. I gotta digress on that. So. Oh, legs hurt. So, in any event, sorry, sorry about that. Oh, but yeah, freaking Dewey Donovan is just freaking crazy. He's a crazy motherfucker. He took a bump off the freaking Cage of Death, a Cage of Death 5, off the top of the Cage of Death through 2 tables at ringside and lived to tell about it. Then there was one who was inside the Cage of Death and he set a table on fire. And then I forget who put who through the table. Well, that was sick. That guy is a crazy maniac. But yeah, I already caught part of the Deathmatch Hall of Fame because I was kind of like watching a little bit of NXT and everything. So So, yeah, it's lagging. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? That's pretty much it. So, Lauren, we got travel in the chat. Lauren's here. She says, "Oh, Jello pudding pops. What flavor? Actually, the fudge. Butch, also." Yeah, so Lauren's here says Jello, and he says, "Please tell me no Tony won." I'll get to that. I'll get into that. Lauren says Toby, the second guy that inducted, along with J.C. Bailey, one of the deathmatch legends. Oh yeah, Tournament Survival was at 4 o'clock today. I thought it was at 8, so I had to rewatch it on Fight. God damn, that show was freaking sick. Had a freaking Japanese chick named, I forgot what her actual name is, but they had this Japanese chick fucking mining up people. She's psychotic. She took a freaking light tube to the head. He's like, I'm pity American, do it again. And then she picks up a freaking light tube. Bam! I'm like, what the fuck? And you didn't think Asian chicks could go hardcore, could you? That's what I do with the Oscar, Kyrie, and Io, and among other Joshi stars that I have on my clientele. We go hardcore. I love you long time. Like, you're damn right. Do we have sushi later? No, but I had it. I just had it now. Yes. But yeah, Matt Tremont was in that Slade. A bunch of other guys, Cole Radrick. That's freaking sick. I think the finals was Matt Tremont and some other guy. They beat the fucking shit out of each other in a barbed wire match. And then they went on the scaffold, and Matt Tremont just went, whee! Plop! And then the other guy did like a swanton bomb. I think he won a match with that. So I don't know if he won the tournament. I forget. I think he did. I don't know. I gotta check it out again. The ending, not the official ending, but you know. But still, Tournament Survival 7 was pretty damn good. It was worth it, and the Deathmatch Hall of Fame, from what I saw, the first part of it was pretty damn good. After we watched the whole thing on YouTube. And tomorrow, JCW is in action with their show called Fully Loaded, which is going to be right before Cage of Survival. That should be fun. I think Cage of Survival is every cage match is in a fucking cage. Welcome to TNA Lockdown, hardcore style, or ultra violent style. So basically, they're ripping off Cage of Death, basically. But I don't think you can't do Cage of Death in like a freaking hotel. That's hard to do. But yeah, at 1 p.m., JCW Fully Loaded on YouTube at 1 p.m. So I should probably go to about 3, maybe 4 o'clock, and then I think Cage of Survival's like either right after that or actually, I think it's after that. I have to check. Let me see. Let me just check the when it is. Yeah, GCW Cage of Survival is tomorrow, 5 p.m. on the Fight Network, of course. From the Showboat Casino, Hotel and Casino in Atlantic City, New Jersey. We'll have Alice Colon, the Deathmatch Queen, Lufisto, Masha Slamovich, we all know who she is. Right there, Lauren? We don't know who she is. And many more stars from GCW. You probably see Matt Tremont, Slade, you know, all those other weirdos. Inside the Cage of Survival. Will it be like Cage of Death? Probably not. Nothing can emulate that, but we'll see tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening on Fight. So, you want to watch something better than Hell in a Cell? There you go. And you get to watch the Met game, and then you get to watch the Rangers tomorrow, Game 3 in Tampa. Hopefully they win. If the Rangers win tomorrow, this series is basically over. There's no way Tampa Bay is going to beat Igor 4 straight games. No way. There's no way. But I would be happy with a split. If we lose tomorrow, we win on Tuesday, and then we come back to the Garden on Thursday or Friday, and then beat the fuck out of them in New York on Thursday or Friday, and then we go to the Promised Land, the Stanley Cup, which we haven't been to since 2014. So, 8 years in the making, the Rangers could be in the Stanley Cup. So we'll see what happens with that. At least they got farther than the Bruins. Ha! You know why? Because Boston sucks. But big ups to Joe Cronin and my good buddy Tony from Revere. And the Yankee Messiah. They live all around that area. But anybody else who lives there, well, fuck you, man. Boston sucks. And the Bruins suck even more. And that's pretty much it. Alright, we move on. Bullhorn. Get the bullhorn. Alright, Lawrence says, almost collapsed the ring. Yeah. Yeah, those fat fucks got in the ring. I was like, so it's like, and the ring wasn't even it was just a ring with then barbed wire behind it. But still, you need mic issues there, Brett. And they had 2 freaking chairs for the people to get in the ring. What the fuck is that? Couldn't get the stairs? Such a cheap GCW is sometimes. It's great promotion, but still. Some of the things they do are kind of, I digress. Lawrence says, looked like a Heyman double for GCW. Yeah, Dewey Donovan was kind of like the Paul Heyman of CCW. He was just weird. That guy is a legend. He's a legend, but he managed like guys like Nick Gage and I think the Hate Club, a whole bunch of guys. And he still looks the same from these days in CCW, like what, 20 some odd years ago? 15 to 20 years ago, looks the same. He's still a legend. Eat my drill! It's my feet! No, sorry. Get out of here, Rhino! I don't know, Rhino got in here, but it is what it is, and that's pretty much it. Alright, okay, Lauren has stepped away for a second. R.A.P., yeah, R.A.P., J.C. Bailey. They did talk about Ian Rotten for a little bit, so, rest in peace, Ian Rotten. Then there was an Axel Rotten chant, which was great. Balls! Axel! Sure! Those are deathmatch legends right there. Okay, GCW at 1 p.m. on the Game Changer Wrestling YouTube channel. If you want to go watch that. JCW Fully Loaded. Where did they get that from? Welcome to our next event, Mind Games. Or Cyber Tuesday. Okay, Lauren's gonna be right back. Well, come on back. We'll miss you. Alright, and that's pretty much it for that. And that's pretty much it. Nothing wrong with that. Alright, let's check. The Mets were up 6-4 on the Dodgers. They were down 4-1 because it stinks. But they came right back with 4 in the 3rd inning, capped off by a 2-run homer by the Polo Bear, Pete Alonso. And then Eduardo Escobar is starting to heat up again. Hit a homer, make it 6-4. And that's, I haven't heard anything since. I think it's in the 4th inning, 4th or 5th inning. It's 12-14. It should be not 5th. I don't know, maybe the 5th inning. So, we got late night baseball tonight. And, well, not tomorrow, but tomorrow the Met game's at 4 o'clock. So, that's sandwiched in to freaking BCW, which leads into the Ranger game, which leads into the Met game, which leads into GCW Cage of Survival, which leads into Hell in a Cell that nobody's gonna watch. So, yeah. But I would think Cage of Survival will be over by the time Hell in a Cell comes on. Do you think anybody's gonna watch it? I'm not. I might watch some of it, but I don't care about it. The only thing I care about is Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins beating the shit out of each other in Hell in a Cell. If there's not a big spot in that match, I don't care. Everything else I don't give two shits about. Just that match. Everything else I don't care. Unless there's a turn by somebody in that Judgment Day Bullet Club match. If it's not Finn Balor, then I doubt it's Liv Morgan or AJ. Or then we'll probably see the fourth member, and it'll probably be Ciampa. But we'll see what happens with that tomorrow night on that lovely network that we all love, Peacock. There you go. All right, so let's go back to NXT In Your House 3. All right, so we begin with Gacy coming through the house's door and lights a poster on fire. That's kind of cool. All right, there we go inside the Capitol Wrestling Center for our very first match of the night. 6-man turf war match. The winners of the match have to join the other's team under the leader's direction. All right, so we got Santos Escobar and his team of Legado and Fantasma with, Elektra Lopez at ringside looking hot. Damn, I would do things to her, good lord. Evil, bad things. But anyway, Santos Escobar, Raul Mendoza, and Joaquin Wilde, they take on the team of the Italian Mafia. We got, hey, get in here, my cousin, how you doing, Paisan? Hey, Tony D'Angelo, hey. Tony D'Angelo and his buddies, Stacks and $2, and Tony D'Angelo gets you a pizza for $2. And that's it. The losing team, once again, has to join the winning team. So, here's what it is. This match was pretty good, pretty brutal, I should say, like Vampiro would say. Excuse me. Anyway, during Legado's entrance, the referee finds a crowbar, which seems to have been planted by Tony D'Angelo and company. Where did you find that? Was it underneath the ring? Anyway, then we get a video with Tony Galani, AJ Galani, narrating how this is about controlling the streets and imposing their will. Because you don't fuck with the Mafia. Alright, then, Joaquin Wilde and $2, I think that's, now, Stacks is, Lorenzo, and the other one is, Donovan Tate, I think. I forget. Anyway, they start things off with neither getting control. So, Joaquin Wilde sends $2 into the ropes to pick up the pace. Then he hands it off to Santos Escobar, who comes in and takes on Tony D'Angelo. Hey, Paisan. Hey, schoonad. That's what the trolls are, a bunch of schoonads with no balls. They got really small meatballs. You know what I mean? Alright, everything then goes berserk. And the fans like, yeah! Violence! Alright, then we finally settle down to $2 getting caught in the corner for a running kick to face. And then Raul Mendoza loads up for a springboard, but gets shoved out to the floor for a big crash. Ow! Then we get back in, and Stacks comes in and stomps away at Mr. Raul Mendoza. And then Tony D'Angelo comes in and is like, hey, I want a piece of that. Just stop a muddle this motherfucker. So he does that. Then a suplex by Tony for a near fall. And then Stacks comes in, grabs a 1905 chin lock with a knee in the back. So Maybe not circa 1905. I don't know, is this a troll? I think it's a troll. 666 X Evil. I don't know who this is. Something Brazil. But Brazil's a nice country. You know, got some nice Brazilian chicks. And you know what happens in Brazil? They love anal. That's given. I don't do that shit, but I haven't tried it, but I was thinking, me and Rosa like asked me like, you want to do anal? I'm like, ew. I don't want to put it in the pooper. That's kind of nasty. You put it in the pooper and then the girl sucks your dick. I'm like, ew. You know that spin? There might be some corn on it or some shit. Like, ew. Nasty. But I digress. Anyway, move on from that lame-ass troll comment. We'll move on. Alright, my good buddy from the UK, Will Rally's here. What's going on, buddy? Congratulations on 50 subscribers for you, man. Great. Hope you get to 100 and beyond. We'll see what happens to that. So, subscribe to Will Rally right now. Do it now. I'll come find you and make you sub to him. He says, hi, Peter. Hi, Lauren. Well, hello to you, sir. Alright, so we move on. Let's get back into this match. Alright, so what, where was I? Alright, so Raul Mendoza loads up for a springboard but gets shoved out to the floor for a big-time crash. Sorry about that. I'm sorry, dude. I had to do that because this weirdo came in something Brazil, and I deleted the comment. I didn't block him, but if he comes back, then I'll block him. But I think it was just a bot. But I don't know how he got through my defenses, even though I'm on sub-only mode. You have to be subscribed to me for a certain amount of time. So maybe he broke through the fence or something like that. Maybe it was on part of the insurrection or some shit like that. But I don't care. I don't care. Your comment is gone, sir. Fuck you. Alright, so they get back in and Stacks gets to stomp away, then Tony does the same and stomping in the mud hole, that freaking spinny motherfucker. This is how we doing it down in Brooklyn. Anyway, then Tony with a suplex for a near fall, and then Stacks comes right back with a chin lock with a knee in the back. Ow. Excuse me. Alright, and then that gets broken up, and, excuse me, Raul Mendoza is able to bring in Santos Escobar, who comes in and cleans house. And then, once again, everybody's in the ring, and then we see, Mendoza and Wild hit stereo springboard dives to the floor, which made that crowd happy. And then Santos loads up a Super Hurricane Rana, but Stacks makes the save to send Santos crashing to the mat. And then Joaquin Wild comes back in for the running kick to face. Alright, sorry about that. We're back. Alright, then we get a 6-way slug out. Everybody beating the living shit out of each other. Tony goes for the crowbar. It gets knocked away. I was like, oh no. And then Joaquin Wild hits Stacks with the crowbar. But then Tony D'Angelo comes in with the... Yeah, in the fucking buffering. Fuck! So Joaquin Wild crowbar hits yeah, we're back. Hits Stacks with the crowbar, but then Tony D'Angelo grabs some brass knuckles and he hits Joaquin Wild for a loop. And then Stacks, who is out on his feet, is then shoved onto a basically dead Joaquin Wild. 1, 2, 3. So Tony D'Angelo and the Mafia get the win. And now, Santos Escobar, you work for me! Well, you don't work for me. You work for the Italians, bitch! And that's pretty much it. Match was pretty damn good. I gave it 3.25 out of 5 stars. After the match, reality sets in. for Santos, and he is pissed. Sucks to be you. And Lauren's happy. Lauren is happy. I'm happy too. I called it too. I said that Tony has to win this feud. But I think it's gonna keep going though, because we're gonna see what happens on Tuesday night with Santos. Now, Tony and company, inviting Santos Escobar, Elektra Lopez, and then Raul Mendoza and Joaquin Wilde into group. So basically, you have 8 people in this faction group. I don't know what it is. So basically, the Spanish-Italian mafia has now begun in NXT. But it is what it is, and that's pretty much it. So like I said, 3.25 out of 5 stars for all that. And we'll move on from there. Okay, let's get to some chat. Then before we get to our next match or next thing. Will Rowley says, "What I'm hearing, weird things. That's nasty. Thanks, Peter, for the plug. Nice of you. I apologize for the Brazil joke. If Lauren wasn't here, she missed there was a bot or a troll. I don't know what it was, talking about Brazil and weird stuff. I don't know how he got through, but I mean, I have sub only mode for 4 weeks or more, but maybe it was just a troll with a bot account. I didn't know. I don't care. I don't care if it's a bot or a sub bot. I don't care. You're out of here anyway. You're out of here. Go now. Go away. So we get that. Yeah, then I was talking about anal sex because of Brazil. The anal sex capital of the world. I mean, I'd love to go to Brazil and, just hang out with the Brazil chicks, but I'm not going to do that. There's some things I will do, but I will not do that. Like, meatloaf sign. To do. The legendary meatloaf, God rest his soul and everything. You do anything for love, but won't do what? What won't you do, Meatloaf? You won't have a nice beer and a meatloaf? Boner, time for dinner! Oh, sorry. Where the rubber is smooth. Yeah, Meatloaf's a great singer, man. I had a lot of Meatloaf CDs back in the day. The first 3 Bat Out of the Hells. Then I had I think it's called Waking Up the Neighbors. Well, the one with if this is the last kiss, let's make it last all night. That one. Then I got Bat Out of Hell 3. Then I got the one after that one, which wasn't really that good. And then I kind of stopped listening to Meatloaf because he was basically doing really movies. But the one legendary movie he was in is Rocky Horror Picture Show. Let's do the time warp again. Anticipation. Good movie and good Broadway show too. If you haven't seen the Broadway show, go see it if it's still around. And if you haven't seen the movie, go see it, assholes. And let's do the time warp again. Do it again! Like somebody chopping somebody. Do it again! And they usually do it for me. When they do it again, I'm like, do it again! And they don't do it. Fuck you! Yeah, maybe at that Outlaw show, maybe I'll chop somebody. If I get lucky. I was hoping that freaking Killer Cross would have came to me and Nick's section. I would have fucking chopped the fucking hell out of Joey Janela. Fuck that guy. Fuck you, Janela. He didn't need Janetti. Fuck Joey Janela. That guy's a botch machine. He can't even do a flaming super kick. But I knew who can. Back in my old XWF days. Way back in the day, like circa 2009. Did my first flaming super kick, knocked this Japanese guy out. Cold. But at least the fire went out when I made the super kick. Unlike you, Joe, you light yourself on fire, hit the super kick on the guy, burn his face, and then you can't put the fucking fire out, and it takes like 6 bottles of water to get the fucking fire out. And then you post a picture of your freaking foot on Instagram, it's still on fire. What the fuck is wrong with you, dude? No wonder Tony got rid of you. You suck! You were good in CCW, you know, when you were going out with Penelope Ford. You were I think you were Warrior Champion. And then what happened? Penelope Ford got with another guy. And it wasn't Kip Sabian. If you follow CCW lore. But, I digress. Alright, so we got that. Alright, so, minus that stuff. Here we go. Got a lot of comments coming in. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, Will Rouse says the pay-per-view was good and not long. 3 hours, good stuff. Actually, it was like about 2.5, almost a little over 2.5 hours, which wasn't bad. On like, you know, like freaking Double or Nothing was like 5 fucking hours. That's with the pre-show. And you know SummerSlam is going to be long. And probably Clash at the Castle too. But hopefully, I think Hell in a Cell is going to be really short tomorrow. I would say at most 3 hours. At most. That's pretty much it. And then the next actual event is Money in the Bank on July, what was that, July the 3rd? No, July the 2nd, I think. That might go a little bit long, because Money in the Bank, so. And SummerSlam's going long, and then we don't get anything till... we don't get anything in August, I think. We don't get anything until Clash at the Castle, which is going to be on tape delay. So probably like 3 o'clock here and 8 o'clock in jolly old London, England. That'd be live in England. We get it at 3 o'clock on Labor Day weekend. So that's going to be long. And then I think All Out 4 from Chicago. I think All Out's going to be the day after that. That's going to be fucking long as fuck. So your Labor Day weekend, if you have good plans, cancel them, because you're going to be watching like 25 hours of wrestling that whole week. Raw, NXT, Dynamite, probably a live Rampage. Tally it up. That's like 40... I'm going to estimate here. 40 to 50 hours of wrestling during the end of September, going into the weekend and Labor Day. Imagine all those reviews coming in. Jeez. And you thought WrestleMania was bad? Wait till G1, actually. I'm not doing a review of the G1. Don't even ask me, please. But big ups to Hiromu Takahashi for winning the Super Junior tournament. Beating El Desperado, the Junior Heavyweight Champion. And now he gets a shot at the Junior Heavyweight Championship again at Dontaku. Not Otaku, but Dontaku. Coming up at the end of this month. I hope he wins it for like I don't know how many times he's won it. 3, 4 times. That guy's the king of the juniors. But it is in Japan. This was. Then we got Okada against Jay White for the IWGP Heavyweight Championship. That's going to be a banger. I can bet you nothing there's going to be so much Bullet Club interference on that match. And if anybody didn't know, during the Super J tournament, it was I think it was the last day or the day before that. Bullet Club got a new member, and that Ace. So it looks like Scott D'Amore and TNA are having a little bit of a, union talent switch with New Japan Pro Wrestling. That's kind of cool. Then again, if you think about it, with Ring of Honor, they brought in Minoru Suzuki, who was the Ring of Honor TV champion before Joe beat him. And then the last time we saw New Japan was, last week with United Empire and Jeff Cobb and the Great Okan. It is what it is. Now we got Forbidden Door coming your way in 3 weeks. Who's next on the line? We saw Tanahashi on Dynamite. Now we got this big battle royale to see who faces Moxley, and the winner of that goes to Forbidden Door for the interim AEW title. I still think Moxley's gonna win the whole thing and become a two-time champion. What, 3-time? No, 2-time, right? I think it was 2-time, 2 or 3-time. I forget. But yeah, that whole thing's just saying Moxley, give him the belt because he's the #1 contender, and then just wait for Punk to come back, probably in the late summer, or most likely I think before the winter starts. So that would be nice. Nice to see Punk and Moxley beating the fucking shit out of each other for the unified belt. I'd have Punk go over and then give him that run he was supposed to go on from the end of this year going into 2023, and then probably lose it. If he holds it after Full Gear, then maybe he loses to, I don't know who, maybe Adam Cole, maybe Bryan Danielson, maybe MJF, but that's a stretch. But we'll see. I think if he wins it by the end of the year, the unified title I'm talking about, then I would think he'll probably lose it at Revolution 4, or yeah, 4. And then if not that, then probably by Double or Nothing 5 next year. But I think Punk's gonna win the belt outright. Not his second title, but it's his first title, because he never really relinquished it. They didn't say he relinquished it. They just said, he's taking time off, and he's going to come back, and then there's going to be a unified title. So basically a Cody situation. Remember when Cody kind of left for a little bit, and then Sammy Guevara won the belt, and then they had that unification match with the ladder match that was fucking epic a few months ago? We'll see what happens with that. That's what I'm thinking of doing. But I get it. Yeah, but yeah, 2.5 hours about. A little under 3 hours was pretty damn good for this pay-per-view. Let me get that. Alright, Will Rouse says, I got 5-1 in my picks while I am crap at picks. So best night for ages probably ever. I went a whole pay-per-view without getting one right once. That sucked. Then there was a few pay-per-views I got everything right. Except for the segments, and I really didn't care about the segments and how the matches ended, but I just got them all. I got the predictions all right. So I'm a wizard. No, I'm not a wizard. I'm a pretty damn fun guy. So let's get that. Yeah, the internet buffering. The internet buffering. Okay. Got that. Alright, then we're back. You're back. We're back! Alright, yes, Rally. Yes! Broken Man Hardy, yes! Delete! That's what we did to the trolls today. We made delete! Because that's what the prophecy does. We delete these fucking trolls. We have no life and no balls and no brain. And play with their monkeys. But I digress. Alright, so Lauren's happy that Tony D'Angelo and company won. And we'll see what happens with what they do with Santos Escobar and company. This Tuesday night on NXT, the aftermath of In Your House. And we'll move on from there. Alright, Will Osborne got that right. I did too. Alright, Lauren says, Familia! La Familia! Which in Spanish means I pitch really bad. Oh, sorry. Can't say that. I can't say that. He doesn't pitch anymore. He doesn't pitch for the Mets anymore. He pitches for the Phillies. And how bad are the fucking Phillies? They fired Joe Girardi. They bring in They have one of their coaches be the interim coach, and now they're on a big winning streak now. Sucks to be you, Joe Girardi. You sucked with the Yankees, and you suck now. Get out of here. Piece of shit. By the way, since the Mets lost the last 2 games, their big lead in the National League, And we're buffering. Again, we're back. We're back! Alright, so like I said, the Mets are still up 6-4 on the Dodgers in Game 3 of that 4-game series. Hopefully the Mets win and then win tomorrow, so I would love a split with this series. That'd be very nice. And then we go to San Diego on Monday night, face those Padres. Should be a pretty damn good series. Tyler McGill is now, he's about to start his first rehab start. Good. Damn it! Buffering. Damn it, Beavis. Anyway. So yeah, Tyler McGill's coming back. Max Scherzer. What the fuck is this guy wrong with this guy? What happened? This guy. You know, he's coming back from his oblique. And then today, there was a story that Max Scherzer got his non-pitching hand. He had a problem with his dog, like it was having a seizure or something like that, and he's trying to like help the dog, and the dog's like, "Argh!" Bit his hand, but it wasn't a bad bite, thankfully. But he's like, "Oh, this is not gonna set me back my rehab." Only the Mets, this fucking shit happens. Freaking Scherzer gets his hand bit. Lindor slams his finger in a hotel room. I mean, what's next? We got the fucking raccoon the raccoon last year. This year we had the rally rat. We got a dog named Shay. The weird wacky world of being a Met fan. It's crazy. And then you watch Gary, Keith, and Ron on SNY or Channel 11, and then you have a great time. You don't need to listen to anybody else. You got Howie Rose and Wayne Mandazzo. That's always fun. So the Mets have the best announcers in goddamn baseball. Not in all sports, but, you know, in hockey, you know. I really wish they would have put the games on MSG so I could hear the legendary Sam Rosen, and I don't have to put on fucking 98.7 KISS FM. Oh, ESPN, I think it's called now. Whatever. But yes, I had to hear Sam Rosen on the freaking radio. It's a power play goal. And by the way, speaking of the Mets, they just got 3 big runs in the top of the 7th inning, 1 out in the top of the 7th inning. It is now 9-4 Mets. Yes. All right, hold that lead so we can win this game and hopefully win tomorrow, so we can split of this series, and then we'll see how the Padres series goes. I would love to take 2 or 3 for the Padres, and then go to Anaheim and sweep those motherfucking Halos and Noah Syndergaard. Fuck that guy. I would love to do with the freak. Well, I would say the Yankees did, but they beat them 2 or 3. But in any case, the Halos are going bye-bye. They're done. Syndergaard can't pitch. He's garbage. Ohtani got lit up. And that's basically it. So Ohtani and Syndergaard got bombarded by the Yankees, who won again today, 3-0 against the Tigers. Nobody cares. Who are they playing? They're playing nobodies. They're gonna be playing Houston pretty soon. That might be interesting. I like to see that. And the Twins are doing sort of good. They're in first place in the Central. Yeah, maybe the Twins can give them a run. Not like that, but the way it's going, I don't think anybody can stop the Yankees right now, unless themselves or some spider attack. But you know, still an early season. It's in June. It's June 5th right now. And Yankees have the best record in baseball, but nobody gives 2 shits. But it is right now. So once again, 9-4, Metsies, top of the 7th inning. Let's fucking go. That's it. All right. Where are we? All right. Let's finish off these comments and then get right back to the review. Okay. Lauren hid that crappy douchebag. The Brazil guy. Alright, Real Roush says, I noticed you do match ratings for each match. No one does that, just Mr. Meltzer. Good stuff. Don't worry, I won't start doing it. You can, I don't give a shit what you do. It's your channel. You don't have to emulate me and everything, but, you know, can't emulate the king. I'm not the king, I'm the god. You can't emulate God, so... You're a tribal god, you're undisputed, undefeated Universal Heavyweight Champion of the world, and you're undisputed, undefeated Deathmatch Extreme Champion of the world. This guy. Nobody can stop me. Well, I might want to go there. Don't want to go there with that guy. It is what it is. I'm not gonna go there. I'm not going to go there. Please donate to my Patreon so I can get Burger King tonight. Cause I'm broke. And I gotta play my monkey. I'm sorry, I went off course. I apologize. No, I don't, but okay. But yeah, thank you for liking my rating system. I know other people have done the rating system well, I don't think they do it during the match. They usually do it in the description box. But yeah, like I do it better than Uncle Dave Meltzer. 5 stars. Mine is 5. No. But yeah, I'm glad you do it. If I do it, you know, I'm glad you like it. And if you want to do it, go ahead. I'm not stopping you from doing what you do on your channel. I was in a lot of, just don't emulate me and don't emulate a clown. Don't clickbait, masturbate, all that other shit. Give the real news, give the source if you're doing a news story. And all that other good shit. So do what you gotta do. But thank you anyway. Where are we? Okay. Real guys, what Riley says, I would do anything for love, as Meatloaf once said. Really good singer, yeah? Really good singer. He also sang a Celine Dion song, which was actually his song. He gave it to Celine Dion, and then redid it on, Bad Out of Hell 3. What was that song? It's All Coming Back to Me Now. I think he did a way better job than Celine Dion. I can't do the impression that freaking Ariana Grande does. She does it to a T. So much. Hold on. Okay. I can't do it. I'm sorry. I don't do fake Canadians voices, except for one guy. Alrighty then. That guy is a fucking. I don't know what the fuck's going on with WJ, man. He's got a new channel, another new channel. He had the Cedric channel, then he took that down, then he put up another. He put up another one, took that down. Now he has another one. I don't know what the name, the actual channel is. I forgot. If I find it, I'll let you guys know somehow. But, or you can just look up. If you just type in Wrestling Jesus, you'll find a whole bunch of stuff on Mr. Almighty Cornholio's channel and other people's channels. Re-uploading Cedric, because he doesn't go by WJ anymore. Cedric's Facebook stuff, and now he's on Twitter. Don't follow him on Twitter, please, for the love of God. You will not like the stuff that's on there. Not that I go, because I saw it. I was like, blocked. Fuck him. Freaking, he is. I don't know if this is what this is. I don't know what's up with WJ. I really don't know. He's simping for Crap Queen. He's like, I want to suck who chose, and this and that. I'm like, and he's grabbing his junk, he's jerking off to Crap Queen. Then he mentioned my name. Then he mentions Robbie Battle. Obviously, he says my name. If you bring up Crap Queen, my name's gonna be brought up. Get over it! 10 years, and that thing is still being brought up. Why? Because Peter, you're a pedophile. I'm like, yeah, where's the proof? If I actually was, then how come I'm not in jail? Slander. Stupid idiots. Slander. And there is no actual real proof. So, you fucking all, kiss my rosy red behind, Mahoney. Rosie? But you can kiss my ass and suck my dick and drink my cum, and that's all I gotta say about that. But yeah, WJ in his videos, just simping for Trap Queen is just hideous. And freaking poor Brittany, you know, Trap Queen, you know, like leaving comments, and, you know, I actually talked to her on Facebook Messenger. I messaged her, I was like, are you seeing what I'm seeing with this whole thing with WJ? It's like, what the fuck's going on? You know he's off his meds. He's definitely off his meds. He's not taking them. He says, I want to come to New York and I'm going to bang a New York girl. It's like, he wants to come to New York and basically bang fucking Trap Queen. Who's spoken for. Not by me, but I think by Righty, or I don't know who she's going out with. And she's saying she's 16. No, she's not 16. She's 22. Then again, she'd be lying about that. We don't know. Remember, she did lie about her age way back in the day. When she said she was 18, and found out she was 14 back in 2012. So supposedly she's like 21, 22. But just seems like WJ is just being wacko again, like he always is. And it's just sickening to see what he's doing. Grabbing his junk, jerking off. There's one video he's jerking off, and then you hear like somebody coming in. I think it was his dad. I hope he caught him. I really hope his dad caught him. He's like, what are you doing, man? Like, what the fuck are you doing? Really, I think WJ needs to go to a fucking asylum. He needs to go to an asylum, or... yeah, basically go to an asylum and have somebody fucking do a psychiatric evaluation on that guy. So I think he has... either he has psychosis, he has multiple personality disorder. He's definitely not on his meds. Maybe people think he's psychotic. I think that too. He just went off the face of the earth. And you know, with him doing that stuff with his... what do you think he's emulating? Who do you think? I don't even have to say it. He's basically pulling that. When God forbid he actually shows his junk. That'll be it, man. I think everybody want to leave YouTube after this one. I'm like, because nobody wants to deal with him now. He's bashing Robbie. He puts my name in the hat because he's jealous of me. Can't get a girl. He says he wants to get, Russian bots and all this, Russian whores, and so like, nobody cares. Nobody cares about his fucking videos anymore, dude. Nobody cares about WJ anymore. And at this point, I could care less about WJ. If he died tomorrow, I'll be unhappy, but still, he brought it on himself. That's all I gotta say about that. Let's move on. I'm getting annoyed at this point with this guy. Fuck him. Alright, Lauren says as Eddie, and, Eddie from, god damn. That movie. Rocky Horror Picture Show. Play Eddie. Not funny, Ed. Anyway, Will Garris says, ha, funny, wrestling reviews and singing, funny good stuff. And more. Thank you for joining. Lauren says, a cult classic. Yeah, that movie is pretty damn good. Back in the late 70s, early 80s, with the, my first sighting of Susan Sarandon, and then a very young Meatloaf, and then, who played the transvestite? I thought it was Tim Burton, but I forgot who played the transvestite. Goes, anticipation. Touch me. During that scene, that was a really weird scene. Very good. Alright. And move on. Lauren says, damn it, Janet. Yeah, exactly. Okay, no, Lauren says, you guys love me for this one. Okay. Ugh. My eyes. Yeah, it's getting late. I'm not tired. It's 12:55, but it is what it is. I'm about to go to sleep. I have to really get to bed early because I have to get up early and I have to do some, I have to get up, feed the wrestling cat. Then I gotta get out of here by 2. And then watch the Rangers, watch the Mets. And then watch, JCW, and then watch GCW. And then come home and not give 2 shits about Hell in a Cell. But I will be doing predictions early tomorrow morning. Like around 12, probably around 1 o'clock. I'll do a quickie video like I did today on TSL, on the Shadows Lair. Sweet 16 tomorrow. So we're technically kind of legal, but... So Sweet 16, episode 16 of the Shadows Lair tomorrow with your Hell in a Cell predictions for... the pay-per-view. And then late tomorrow night, your Hell in a Cell review. So, stay here tomorrow night. Don't forget to hit that bell. If you don't, well, fuck you! Anyway. Alright, what? Janelle went out with Penelope Ford. Oh my god, she is gorgeous, lucky man. Now, lucky Kip Sabian. Ugh. I'll tell you, man, go watch some old CZW stuff with Joey Janela and Penelope Ford and some of the feuds he had. I think he had one with MJF when MJF was starting off in CZW. I think he did have a couple matches with MJF, and then MJF beat the fucking shit out of him and stole his chick too. I mean, he didn't steal Penelope Ford, but he got with another girl. I forgot what her name was. But yeah, MJF had a brief CCW career. And then, basically got the fucking shit beat out of him by Joe Gacy. And then Gacy and Prince's cousin, Scott, had a good feud over the world title and the Wired title, which is the TV title. But that's, pretty much it. And, yeah. But yeah, Janelle was a lucky guy, and then now Kip Sabian's banging that fine ass of Penelope Ford. What are you gonna do? Anyway, I did not know that Peter Janela Ford dated. What? Oh, I read it wrong. I read it too fast. I did not know that Peter Janela and Penelope Ford dated. Yeah, they actually did. That wasn't a storyline either. We move on. Lauren says Janela got sucker punched by me. Good job, Lauren. Good job. And then she says Peanut and Rally. Okay. Wow, we got a lot of comments I gotta get through. Holy shit. Alright. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go through the rest of this pay-per-view. Then we're gonna stop with the comments, but keep them coming, and I'll get through as much as I can. Because we're gonna go night long, as long as my battery can go. I'm 66% now, so I'm good. We're gonna go night long, like I do with the trolls' moms and girlfriends. Night long. So that's what we do here in the policy. We go night long. As much as we can. Alright, so let's do a little quick recap, if you will. Alright, so our first match, the Turf War match between Legado del Fantasma and with Santos Escobar, Raul Mendoza, and Joaquin Wild taking on Tony D'Angelo, my cousin, and Stacks and Two Dimes. Tony and company get the win after Tony knocks who did he knock out? Knocked out Joaquin Wild with a pair of brass knucks after Joaquin Wild hit Stacks with a crowbar. And then Tony hit Joaquin Wild with a brass knuck shot to the face. And then he just pushed Stacks onto Joaquin Wild, who was basically gone, unconscious. 1, 2, 3, they get the win. And now Santos and company have to work for Tony. So we'll see what happens this Tuesday night on NXT 2.0. So match is pretty good. 3.25 out of 5 stars. And that's it. Alright. Let's move on. Alright, then we get an Alba Fire video. Nice good Kaylee Ray video. I don't really like that name, Alba Fire. I mean, but the entrance is kind of cool. I like the entrance and the way her Tron looks. It looks like Damian Priest all over again. Basically, if you look at the Tron and you look at Damian Priest when he was in NXT with the same basic lettering, basically that's what it is. So that's it. So we get a Kaylee Ray video. Then we go to we see the women of NXT. A bunch of women are watching this video. And then we see Lash Legend there, and she's not impressed. I'm not impressed. I'm Lash Legend. So you know what that means? An Alba Fire Lash Legend feud is gonna start. And nobody gives a shit. That's it. Alright. Then we go to match number 2 for the women's tag team belts. We got Katana Chance, or Casey Catanzaro, and Kaden Carter, you know, the Dancing Queens, if you will. They take on Toxic Attraction. 2/3 of Toxic Attraction, as you say. Even though all 3 are nice, hot pieces of ash. So we got 2 of the hot pieces of ash. Gigi Dolan and Casey Jane, tag team champions. They arrive at a car in the back. I wasn't driving a car. Damn! I would have loved to just be the driver of the car. Just have those hot bitches in my back seat. Ho ho! Would you like me to come in the back seat? Not that back seat, you morons! It's a family show. No, it's not. Just kidding. Anyway, so the champs are defending, but we started with JC Jane getting taken into the corner for some early kicks to the ribs. Gigi comes in off a blind tag, and then they take over on, I don't know, somebody, one of the Dancing Fools. Katana Chance fights out of a 1905 chin lock, and then her and Kaden hit what looked like Private Party's silly string. Didn't even look that good, so Private Party might want to copyright that. Or sue. But anyway, that takes Gigi down for a little bit. Then we get the hot tag to Kaden Carter, who comes in and cleans house. But then JC Jane gets a shot in from behind to take her down. And Toxic Attraction's back in charge. But that don't last long, as Katana Chance comes back in with a super kick. Then she hits a super Hurricane Rana on JC Jane onto Gigi for a near fall. And then all 4 women on the ring. And then the champs go high-low on Katana Chance. They go for the cover, and Kaden Carter shoves Gigi into the cover to break the cover. Then we get a 450 neckbreaker combo by Kaden and Casey on Gigi. JC Jane makes the save just in the nick of time. And then JC gets in a cheap shot on Kaden Carter, who is knocked into a half-and-half suplex by Gigi. 1, 2, 3. Toxic Attraction retains the titles in exactly 9 minutes. Good. I'm happy. So, Toxic Attraction still has part of the gold. You know, see what happens with Mandy against Wendy. Choo-choo! And that, but I'm glad that the Toxic Attraction kept the tag team belts. And we'll see what happens from there. Who's next? I don't think anybody's next. There's no women's tag teams in NXT if you think about it. Unless Io comes back, and I don't know what. I don't know when Io is coming back. To be honest with you, I locked her in the dungeon. You know, and we haven't seen Zoe Stark in a while because of that broken leg. So I don't know if they're gonna wait till they get medically cleared, which could be months, and then they bring them back. They team them up, and there was a little bit of tension before they left. Then they come back, they win the belts back, then lose it, and then well, I finally see the Zoe Stark Io feud that should have happened months ago. But really, does Io really need another belt? Besides, I mean, the tag belts? No. I'd rather her come back and be the one to beat Mandy. Finally. I think she'll be the one to finally beat Mandy. If it's not going to be Kaylee Ray, I mean, they already had a match and Kaylee Ray lost. So it'd probably be either Io or Nikita Lyons winning the NXT. Maybe I would say, I was going to say Roxy, but I don't know. But so really got 3 women going against Mandy, and one of them is going to win. And I would love for it to be Io to end her NXT career, and then enjoy catering when she goes up to the main roster. She'll hang out with Asuka, but that'll be it. But it is what it is, and that's it. Alright, so I gave the match 2.5 out of 5 stars. So Toxic Attraction retained the women's tag team belts. Alright, then we see my favorite tag team, and well, not of all wrestling, but of NXT, the Yes Boys! Ooh. Pretty Deadly, Elton Prince, and Kit Wilson. They're in the back and they're singing about beating the Creed brothers tonight. Oh, we're going to beat the Creeds! We're going to beat the Creeds! Okay, that's not how they sang it, but you get the gist. I hope they do win, but I don't think so. Sorry, I spoiled it. Alright, match number 3 for the North American title. We got Cameron Grimes to the moon. Taking on Carmelo Hayes, who, when he shoots, he don't miss. And he has Quick Williams with him at ringside. This was a pretty good match. Started with a feeling out process, not like that. Cameron grabs a backslide circa 1905 for a near fall. Then we get a good standoff. Then we get a threat of the cave-in, which sends Carmelo into the corner. So Cameron kicks him down for 2. Then a high cross body gives Cameron another near fall. But then Carmelo trips him up on the apron to take over. And on the outside. Go back in, Carmelo takes him into the corner before suplexing him back out for a near fall. Then he starts arguing with the referee, causing the scratcher, which leads Trick Williams to tie Cameron's wrist to the middle rope. That doesn't last long, it lasts 3 goddamn seconds. They'll get a tilt-a-whirl face plant, drops Cameron for a near fall. Then a hurricane out of the corner, gives Cameron some breathing room. Then he plants Carmelo for a near fall. Then he hits a super kick on Carmelo for a near fall. Then as Hayes grabs the ropes. Alright, they get back up. Then we get a flipping power slam, the around the world power slam, I call it. Gives Cameron another near fall. So he loads up for the cave-in. That gets broken up, even though Cameron wasn't even doing a move yet. With a kick to the head. But then Cameron comes back like a poison rana, spiking Carmelo on his head. Then Grimes with another running flippy-dippity-doo takes down both Carmelo Williams and Trick Williams and Carmelo Hayes, I should say, on the floor. They get back in. Trick Williams offers the scratcher, which allows Carmelo to drop Grimes face first on the top turnbuckle. Ow. Then he goes up top, hits the top rope axe kick. 1, 2, 3, we have a new North American champion for the second time. Damn. So Carmelo Hayes wins the belt back in just under 15.5 minutes. So I'm hoping Cameron will retain and then face Solo Sikoa after that. But looks like we're going to get Solo Sikoa and Carmelo Hayes coming up on NXT. And that's it. I think Solo Sikoa is going to beat Carmelo, so like the North American title is probably going to start becoming a hot potato, which is not good. But we'll see what happens with that. So I hope Solo Sikoa wins, because if he wins, put your fingers up, we the ones. And that's it. Alright, we move on. Alright, then we go to Joe Gacy. He's ready to take care of the present and future about the past. By winning the NXT title. Then he starts laughing. Joe Gacy. Basically doing the Bray Wyatt gimmick. That's what it is. It's just a basic Bray Wyatt gimmick, just in NXT. And that's it. Alright, after that we get a hype video, a recap hype video for Wendy Choo and Mandy Rose for the women's title. Mandy is tired of being told that she doesn't deserved to be champion, and now she's ready to keep the title from someone as ridiculous as Wendy Choo Choo. So we get that. Alright, so we get to this match. I think it was match number 3, number 4. I lost count. Mandy Rose and Wendy Choo Choo. Mandy looking hot. Nice piece of ash. Man, what I love to do to those three. Oh, settle down. Settle down. Sorry. Anyway, alright, so we get a weird sequence where Wendy's kind of falling asleep, and then she starts spraying toxic attraction with water guns. So she has like a wet dream. Not that kind of wet dream, but she sprays toxic attraction with water guns and then winning the belt. Would have been nice if, toxic attraction was wearing like white t-shirts. Got a nice wet t-shirt contest with those three ladies. Excuse me. Yeah, something in my teeth. But it says what it is. Alright, then we get the big match intros with the lights going down and all that shit. So it starts off with Wendy Choo Choo shooting a slingshot at Mandy. An actual slingshot, not slingshot, like slingshot into the rope and stuff like that. Alright, so that earns Wendy a big time beating in the corner. But she comes right back, fights right back out of it. She misses a running elbow. Then a snap suplex gives Mandy a near fall. Then locks in a body scissors with those long, voluptuous legs of hers. She puts it on for a little bit. Then gets followed by a reverse T-bone suplex for a near fall on Wendy. Then the old-fashioned 1907 abdominal stretch is put on, and Wendy breaks it up and grabs a roll-up for a near fall. And then we get some strikes, and a clothesline puts Mandy down. Wendy knocks her to the floor. And then Mandy manages a spine buster on the floor. Ow. For a 9 count. And then Mandy with another spine buster for an actual 2 count. Then we see Mandy tearing up Wendy's pillow, which allows Wendy to wake up. And she hits a drop kick, starts beating the crap out of Mandy for a while, the big comeback. Then she unzips her tracksuit to reveal a Toxic Attraction t-shirt before grabbing a 1905 sleeper. But Mandy makes it over to the rope, so Wendy... Thought I heard something. Sorry. So Wendy goes up top, only gets slammed right back down, and then Mandy gets up, hits the running V trigger. 1, 2, 3. Mandy Rose retains the NXT and the NXT Women's Championship in a little over 11 minutes. Wasn't a great match, but obviously now anybody could beat her right now, except for maybe Lakeith Lyons or Roxy at this point. Or maybe, well, I'll say Kaylee Ray, but, or if Io comes back. So it's either Io, Roxy, or Nikita Lyons is going to beat her for that belt. And it'd probably be either Nikita Lyons or Roxy. Probably be Roxy first, and then Nikita Lyons when she comes back for injury. And then Io eventually, hopefully, but we'll see. Alright, so like I said, the match was alright. I gave it 2.5 out of 5 stars. And that's it. Alright, then we go to the back with Mackenzie Mitchell looking pretty nice. She has Roxanne Perez, or Roxy, and Tiffany Stratton, Daddy's little girl. Daddy! Daddy! What am I doing here? Give me my credit card! I gotta go out with Grayson Waller! I did it! Grayson Waller, I did it! Okay. And I do it again and again. Okay. Sorry, I have to praise Eric Lima. Me and him do pretty good Grayson Waller impressions. Oh, I did it. Grayson Waller, oh, I did it. I do it again and again for Bob Saget. Anyway, so Roxanne Perez and Tiffany Stratton are in the back. They're both ready for the Women's Breakout Tournament final on NXT. I think it's this week or next week. Though, Tiffany thinks that Mackenzie Mitchell is the worst person ever for thinking that Roxy is going to win. How rude. That's all I gotta say about that. Daddy, this girl told me that she wasn't gonna win, Daddy. What are you gonna do about that? Here's your credit card. Here's my credit card. Go out, go buy some. Go buy some things. Leave me alone. Okay, Daddy. Thank you. Hey, who cares? So I gave that 2.5 out of 5 stars. Excuse me. Alright, then we got a quick video on the Creed brothers showing, since they first came into NXT with Diamond Mine, and their highs and their lows. And, right now they've been on a very bad low streak, with Roddy and Damien Camp, and then, the whole thing with Pretty Deadly, and then Roddy told him, if you don't win the titles, you're out of the club, or out of Diamond Mine. So we got that. So we got that video. And then we get to the tag team title match. Pretty Deadly against the Creed brothers. It was a pretty decent match. If the Creeds lose, they're out of Diamond Mine. So, we see the Creed brothers' parents in the audience, so you know what that means. Usually, title change. But, we'll see. Anyway, starts out with Brutus powers Kit Wilson around to start. Takes him down a few times, but barely any trouble. Get back up, Wilson manages to get him in the corner for a big tag to Elton Prince, who was taken down as well. And then everything goes berserk, and we get stereo German suplexes by the Creeds to drop the champs for a little bit. But we come back, and we get a stretch muffler to Elton Prince and an ankle lock to Wilson. Have Pretty Deadly in big trouble, but somehow both escape. And then, before it gets really bad, and they have to tap, but they thankfully didn't. But we get back in, and, Elton Prince runs Julius over before Julius comes back and clips him on a leapfrog attempt. Ow. Then we get an arm drag into an armbar. Has Prince in trouble. Not that Prince, of course. Has Elton Prince in trouble, but he flips out of it. Kit Wilson comes back in, gets kneed in the ribs over and over and over and over again. God damn. Then all 4 men in the ring, the Creeds drill the champs around like they're ragdolls, including slamming Kit Wilson off the top rope. Ow. Alright, so the Creed brothers are just like whipping Pretty Deadly's ass right now. Julius goes out after them, and is quickly, rock bottom, by God, rock bottom, on the steps. Ow. To put Julius in trouble for the very first time. They get back in, and Pretty Deadly goes to work on Julius with an armbar, setting up a Boston Crab circa 1905 to work on the back, and really kind of send a message to Mr. Roger Strong that he's the messiah of the backbreaker. Julius powers up, knocks Elton Prince down, gets the hot tag to Brutus, who comes in and cleans house. He hits the top rope elbow, not the Macho Man elbow, yeah! So he hits that on a standing Elton Prince for a near fall. But Julius teases using the title belt, which was slimmed by Elton Prince, only to look at his dad, and his dad's like, no! So Julius throws the title down, and instead Brutus slams Kit Wilson, setting up a shooting star press. Then the sliding forearm by both of the, I think it was by Brutus on Kit Wilson. They go for the cover. 1, 2, 3. We have new tag team champions in the Creeds. So they finally pull the trigger. So I didn't think it was going to happen. I was hoping Pretty Deadly would go on a while as the tag team champions, but I guess not. So the Creed brothers get the win. I'm happy for them, but it took too long to get them. Now Roddy's all happy. Or is he? Well, we'll see. I still think we're going to get a rematch. I don't think the Creed brothers are going to hold it that long. I really don't think. If they do lose it, probably back to Pretty Deadly, or maybe, just maybe, NXT will finally give the grizzled young veterans the titles, but I don't see that happening. But anyway, this was a pretty damn good match. I gave it 3.25 out of 5 stars. And that's it. So, the Creeds celebrate with their parents after the match. So, congratulations to Brutus and Julius, the Creeds. And that's pretty much it. And we move on. Alright, then we find out that our next network event is the Great American Bash the night after July 4th, which is on July 5th. So we got that. So it's going to be, they're going to start leading up to that event for the next 3 weeks. Well, after this week's, then the next 3 weeks of television, we're going to see what's going to happen at Great American Bash. Then after that, I don't know. They do something for SummerSlam weekend, or they just take off all the way until September, and they do something like Stand and Deliver. I don't know when they're going to do that. They can't do it the same day as Clash of the Castle, unless they do it. I don't know if they do that. That's kind of stupid. They're not going to do. What are they going to do? Stand and Deliver from 12 to 3, and then from like 3 to 6 or 7. You got Clash of the Castle, because you have to start that in London around 8 o'clock or 7 o'clock London time, which is 4 o'clock here. No, 2 o'clock here. That's gonna be a big freaking conflict. I'm like, I wouldn't even do Stand and Deliver, do anything during the Clash of the Castle weekend event. Don't do it at all. And don't put it on Sunday. God forbid it All Out's on Sunday. What are you gonna watch? I would rather watch All Out instead of Stand and Deliver on Sunday. But what I would do is do a takeover SummerSlam weekend so you don't have any confusion, or just make it in August when there's nothing around. That's just me. So we get that. Alright, so the Great American Bash, July the 5th. Alright, before our main event, we got a recap of the Bron Breakker Joe Gacy feud for the NXT title. Breakker defeated Gacy about a month or so ago to retain the belt, but Gacy has gone basically Bray Wyatt on Bron's ass and tried to make him snap, which gives Gacy a rematch, and if Breakker gets disqualified, he loses the belt. So got that. So we get to your main event of the evening for the NXT World Title. Joe Gacy taking on Bron Breakker. Gacy comes out with his minions, the Grizzled Young Veterans. Sorry, I spoiled it. But it's obvious to them. It's obvious. If it's not, then I don't know who it is. Anyway, so we get the rules again, and Breakker gets disqualified. He loses the belt. Breakker goes right at Gacy to start, but has to pull back from going too berserk. Gacy gets knocked to the outside, so Bron grabs a chair to help him with the minions, so takes them out. I'm like, oh, there's no DQ on that? Fucking referee. Which allows Gacy to send him into the ring post. Ouch. Go back in. Gacy runs him over again, setting up a 1905 chin lock to keep Bron down. Then Gacy sends Bron face first into the turnbuckle, and then drops him on the ropes for a near fall. Breakker comes back, but this time gets pulled into a 1905 chin lock with body scissors. So not really circa 1905, but it is what it is. With that not working for Gacy, Gacy goes up top, but gets knocked out to the floor. Ow. But Gacy's like, okay, I'm on the floor. Goes right back to set up another chin lock, which gets broken up, and Breakker starts making a comeback, sends Gacy to the floor again. Then we get a big flippy-dippity-doo by Bron on one of the minions on the apron. Gacy then grabs a chair, hits the mat before throwing it to Bron a la Eddie Galero ese, hey, papi chulo, pero Joe Gacy, why you started trying to do like what I did to Mr. Kennedy in my last match, pero before I killed myself, ese, I didn't mean to kill myself, but I had to because I like to cheat, I miss my mamacita China, so that's why I'm in heaven now, pero. But Dominic, remember, I'm your puppy. You're all our puppies there, Eddie. Latino heat. Guy's a legend. But anyway, so he does that, which is funny. Then another referee comes in, because I guess the first referee got knocked out. Anyway, they come out. And match somehow continues. Breakker knocks Gacy off the apron and through the announcer's table. Did not hit Vic Joseph. Damn. Alright, after that, they get back in, and Bron with a Steiner Bulldog for a near fall on Gacy. So Bron grabs the chair, but that's not going to happen as Breaker just hands it to the referee, which allows Gacy to hit him in the nuts. Then a roll-up gives Gacy a near fall. Breaker then grabs the chair again, but hits one of the minions instead. Still not a DQ. Then he hits the spear, cuts Gacy in half. Then he hits the Gorilla Press Power Slam. 1, 2, 3. Damn! Bron Breakker retains the belt in just under 16 minutes. So 15:45 for good measure. So that's all I gotta say about that. So Bron wins, whip the goddamn Jew. So I guess they're not gonna pull the trigger with Gacy just yet. Which sucks! Because Bron is boring as champ. I'm sorry. He's boring. So, if you don't give it to Gacy, who are you going to give it to? Von Wagner? I don't know. So, I don't know what's going to happen there. What's going to happen leading up to Great American Bash. I think this feud will continue, and then they'll probably do something like maybe a cage match. Or something else. Other type of stipulation. I don't know. But probably be ending in a cage, I would think. But we'll see what happens with that. Alright, so I gave that 3 out of 5 stars. And then we see replays and, Bron's posing with the belt, and then that's basically it for NXT In Your House 3. So my final rating, pretty decent pay-per-view, so I gave it a solid 7 out of 10 stars. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section, or if you can do a video reply if you wish, or whatever the fuck you want. Do your own video, I don't give a shit. Alright, let's finish up with some chat. We got a lot. So we're gonna end off with that, and I'd like to thank Lauren and Real Rally Sport Rally for being in the chat. Also got my good buddy, I'll get to him in a minute, but he's here. He was here. Mr. VIP Regan, Mr. Matt Regan himself. Big friend of mine, the co-owner of my Twitter page. So he's part of the Gilmore brand. That's how I got to Twitter, because he started it and I finished it. Well, I started, he finished it. So it is Twitter. So good guy, Matt Regan. I'll get to him in a minute. What's that? Let's see here. Let's try to get to these comments before we end shop. It's 1:30 in the morning, so a lot of people are probably going to bed if they're still up. Whatever. Yeah, Kano got sucker punched by Lauren. Anyway, so Will Rally says, oh yeah, I didn't think of that. Clash of the Castle early for me, really late for you. 1 or 2 in the morning. FOE USA. Jesus. I can't say. Jesus! Big ups to Zandig. That guy should be in the Deathmatch Hall of Fame, but I don't think he is yet. It is one. Alright, so yeah, Clash of the Castle is going to be on really early here, but late for you in the UK on September the 2nd or 3rd, whatever it is. Yeah, September the 3rd, actually. Yeah. Alright, Lauren says, I hope so. Okay. Then Real Guys What Rally says, sorry to be offensive, but God, there's some crap live streams of NXT tonight when pay-per-view was on. Oh my God, I watched. This guy was so boring, I nearly fell asleep. Was that streams or like watch-alongs or reviews? Because you can't be bored with mine. I know the trolls are bored with mine, but thank you for the free views, assholes. Because you guys love me, you want more of me, and I'm not going anywhere. So, fuck you, man. But yeah, I don't blame you. Some people who do the watch-alongs are kind of boring. But it is what it is, and that's that. But can't please everybody. But, you know, this was. Alright, Lauren says, Rowley, how do you know Brandon Martian? Oh, Brandon's gonna not like that. It's Brandon Martin. I know she made a typo. Yeah, how did you find out about Brandon Martin and the rock and roll? botch. The Rant and Rave podcast with Jordy Scour, Jordan Little, J-Man, Eric Lima, Ibarra, and Michael Bombardier, and Dante, and everybody else on that great show. Go check them out. Go sub to them, and tell them Peter Gilmore sent you. Maybe we'll get my 1 year ban lifted. I doubt that, but it is what it is. But yeah, if you're friends with Brandon, we're friends with Brandon. He's part of the prophecy, so I had no problem with Brandon. We did have an argument 2 months ago with some stuff that happened on this show, and then because it reflected with Nick's stuff that happened way back then. I'm not gonna get into that. And with a certain someone that I won't mention, who's still jealous of me, but I could care less what he thinks of me. He's still a prick. But I personally don't care about that guy. But when I do come back on Jordan's channel next year, I'm just gonna ignore him. If he starts, being a dick, I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna say, handle your boy, and that's it. I know, like, Jordan likes, is good friends with that guy, but that's your business, Jordan. If you want to suck his dick, then go suck his dick. That's fine with me. Just don't splash on me when I come back, because I'm gonna come back and just gonna have fun in the chat. And if he starts acting up, I'm just gonna ignore it. Or I'm just gonna write, handle your boy, Jordan. That's it. I'm not gonna get into a war, and I'm gonna get banned again. I'm not gonna do that. So if he starts up with me when I come back, if I come back in March of 2023, then I'm not gonna watch your show anymore. I just won't be in your chat. I'll watch, but I won't be in the chat anymore until you handle your boy. And if you can't, well then I might just unsub. And I hate to do that because it's a good show and everything, and I'm good friends with Eric and partially Brandon, but if you guys are you want to be buddy like that, you want to put your snide remarks to me in the chat when I come back, then I'm just gonna I'm not responsible for what happens. So I don't care if I get banned for life again. I don't give a shit. Or get banned for life. I don't care. Then you'll be banned from my show. I don't have you guys banned. Doesn't matter. You guys can come on my show if you want. I don't care. Just that other guy, he's not allowed on my show. And that's it. But move on. That's it. I don't want to talk about that anymore. But anyway. Alright, Will Rally Sport Rally says, well, I'll say this because it's in the comments. I don't want to talk about this guy, but I'll say it anyway. And if he's watching, I don't give a shit. Did you see Sean's View Entertainment back yesterday? After 2 months, I saw it advertised. I didn't watch it because it's crap. Not a fan myself. How he got 121,000 subs is absolutely amazing. Wow. Well, we all know that his sub count is not real. He doesn't have 121,000 real subs. At most, he has 10,000 at most. 20,000 at most. And all of them are fake, too. So he doesn't really have any real subs. Except for just some butt buddy fans that like to donate to him and suck his little pecker, his cock, and all that shit. Yeah, but he goes away for 4 months last year, or 2020 last year. He comes back, does the same shit, gets buried again, and then he's on and off, and then he was on and off for most of this year. Then he took 2 months off earlier this year, comes back yesterday, does 2 boring as fuck videos. One of them clickbaiting MJF going to WWE, which is not true, and there was no source for that, but that's what he does. Doesn't give the source. And I'm not doing this as an obsession, because he's a piece of shit, and plays with his monkey and needs Blue Chew to get hard for his so-called girlfriend. I don't care if they're back together or they're not. I don't give a shit. Jen deserves better than that creep who's broke, and that's why he came back, because he has no content. He needs content and people to donate to him and his Patreon, which is failing, which failed miserably still. That was a failure. So he needs people to donate, and these schmucks donate $50 to him so he can have Burger King tonight. So I don't have an anxiety attack because I'm broke. I'm hungry. You know, I personally don't give two shits about it. I don't care. So, his channel's dead. His army is dead. We obliterated them. Every freaking day we obliterate those bastards. You know? And then, if you watched last night's show when I raged about him, what he said about Prince Idol's daughter, that set me off. But I got over it eventually. But I still fucking hate the guy. And the reason why he said that thing about Prince Idol, because one, he's jealous of Prince Idol, because that's why he joined me. He says, well, why does Peter Gilmore, hate me so much? Because you're a fucking asshole. You're a fucking clickbaiter. You're a clickbaiter, you're an e-beggar, and you can't even masturbate, by the way. So, clickbaiter, clickbait, masturbate! Can't even do both of them at the same time. But it is what it is. I don't care about Sean G Entertainment anymore. His channel is dead. It's dead. He does 2 videos, right? He says, I'm going to be more consistent, dedicated, and stuff like that, right? Does he do any videos today? Nope. He's lying to his subs, does another community post saying, what do you want? What do you want on my show? Like, nobody gives 2 shits. Do your show. I don't care what it is. There's a Raw review, an AEW review, or do some news stories of the day. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Do your own fucking show. Stop making community posts. It's like, oh, I'm coming back. And then you don't come back for like 4 months. Nobody cares if you come back in 4 months. Nobody cares. I hope you take a whole fucking year off. Nobody cares if you do come back. But then you're secretly watching me because Prince is on my show. Oh, I made Prince. No, you did not, sir. Prince made you. Back in 2012. He made you. And what did you do in return? You've called him a fucking mark. And then you fire him. And then where's he go? He goes to the better side. Me. And what's he doing now? He's making my channel pretty damn good. With Lauren, too. Me, Lauren, Prince, and Nick, the founding 4 of the Prophecy, we're having a good old time. Getting new members in. I wish they would join the chat. I know I have it on sub-only mode, so I apologize for that. I'm trying to work on that. We're gonna have a meeting about that if I want to take it off or change it somehow, so I don't get the trolls to come in. I don't give 2 shits about that. But in any event, that motherfucker is just jealous that I took the best thing that ever happened to his channel. And we're back after some buffering. Right back. So yeah, you think Prince is gonna turn his back on me and Lauren and Nick and everybody else in the Prophecy to go back with that schmuck? No. He still talks to him on behind the scenes, but I mean, I'm not cool with that, but I mean, that's just, I mean, if he wants to do that, I don't care what Prince does, but it is what it is. That's how I get all my information, so. And then when his douchebag army hears about it, he's like, oh, Peter's still obsessed with Sean, and 10 years later, still obsessed, man. Go fuck yourselves. You're obsessed with me over the last few years. So, hypocrites, much. That's how it is. That's how it is. He's all butthurt that Prince is on my side now, and this motherfucker can't take a fucking joke. But the whole monkey thing and the blue chew, he took it so serious. He's like, oh, I want to cease and desist. I'm gonna get my parents to sue Prince Idol. Right. Yeah, right. You're gonna have Prince Idol go all the way up to Boston, go to court to see your ugly face? Because it sure ain't gonna be me. I'm not going up to Boston. And if I do go up to Boston, I'm gonna hang out with Joe Cronin. And probably Tony. I'm not gonna smoke weed with him. I'm gonna just hang with Tony for a while and have a good old time with Joe Cronin. And then I'm gonna go to hang out in Salem, Massachusetts at the witch hunt stuff, and then go to Fenway Park. Watch the Red Sox probably lose. Hey, maybe I can, if I get back around, maybe I can hang out with Eric Lima, and maybe and on the way back, maybe I'll hang out with Fan of YouTube. He lives around I think around the Connecticut area. But yeah, hang out with Fan of YouTube, and then well, before I even leave Massachusetts, I'll go take a nice piss on a certain scrote's name, but on his little doorstep, leave him a nice little present. Not the first present I left him, but we'll leave him a nice pressed fruit bowl, if you know what I mean. So we'll say fuck you to the two douchebags from Boston. Just hang out with Joe Cronin, hang out with Eric Lima, and Tony, have a good time, and then come right back to the great state of New York. Even though it's not that great, but, it's great because I live here. And Rosa lives here too. And Nick too, can't forget Nick. And Lauren. Lauren lives on Strong Island. Yeah, pretty damn soon. Me and Lauren are gonna meet for the first time. Maybe with Rosa, we're gonna try to go down to Long Island and hang out. Because Lauren Lauren says she lives right near 10 minutes away from the train station. Then a few steps from a bar, so we can just meet up, go to the bar, hang out for a little bit, and then me and Rosa going back home on the train. Not too late, of course, because you know how the trains are around my area. They're a pain in the ass. And you gotta take an Uber home. So, because the buses around my area, they stop at 12, but, we'll probably be there we'll probably leave early in the morning and get there early in the afternoon. We'll hang out for a few hours and then come home. And we'll have fun. But yeah, hanging out with Nick next Friday, or this Friday I should say, at Outlaw vs. the NWA in Brooklyn. So that's gonna be good. We're gonna do some Prophecy live videos, a couple of them, not too many, probably 2, maybe 3 if I get the off chance of doing that. And the New York Mets win. The Mets win. Yay! All right, so the Mets win tonight, 9-4. Great performance from the guys. So right now, they take the 3rd game of the series, and tomorrow they finish off the series, and hopefully they can get a split tomorrow. I don't even know who pitches tomorrow. Probably, I think Carrasco pitches tomorrow, I think. So we'll see what happens with that 4 o'clock start on SNY. With Mets and the Dodgers ending that series in LA. And then after the game, they go to San Diego and face those Padres. Not too. So, good win for the Mets. Let's take it to them tomorrow. Let's go Mets! That's it. But anyway, yeah, going back to that whole Clowns View thing, I could care less about him if he came back. I don't care. He comes back, and then a day later, he's gone. Again. He's gonna come back tomorrow for Hell in a Cell? Probably not. I bet you he takes another week, 2 weeks, maybe a month, 2 off. I don't care. His channel is dead, basically. He's basically dead. No one can muster is measly 1,000 or more hits. And he still clickbaits up the wazoo. But all I gotta say to that is, fuck you and your little fucking army too. The army of misfit trolls. Or as I call them, the army of clowns. Well, that's what they are, clowns. Who are rotating on my dick 24/7. Hashtag 25. And dropping fast. Because, boy, did they fail today. That's all I gotta say about that. They failed miserably. And that's what they do. They always fail. They say they're gonna do this and then don't do it. No. But anyway, alright. Lauren says the interim champ. Yep. And he says, don't get me started. Oh, don't want to piss off Lauren. She go into period mode. Okay. Anyway, Real Rowdy says, Brandon Martin does live streams, Lauren. I go on there sometimes. He's okay, his channel. Sorry, Pete, back to NXT. Yeah, Brandon's cool. Brandon's a cool guy. He does his shows. He does things in Portland. He lives in Portland, Oregon. He was at a wrestling event. I think it was this week or last week. Bastard met Maki Ito. Oh, that's not gonna sit well with Nick. That's Nick. That's Nick's client, Brandon. But no, he got a picture and an autograph with Maki Ito. Motherfucker! I'd like to meet Maki Ito myself. It's like, I'll just take her away from Nick for the night. I go, and then we'll show up at Nick's door, like, and she go, surprise, motherfucker! And then still singing her theme song. Okay. But yeah, we move on. Okay, Lauren says he's a friend of ours, yeah. Brandon's a good friend of ours. He's in the prophecy now. Real Rouse, it wasn't him, Lauren. I'm talking about being boring. He's okay. I like his channel. Yeah, Brandon's cool, like I said. Yeah, I have no problem with Brandon. I just wish the fucking band would end, but, you know, I have to take my medicine and just have to wait till next year. It sucks, but, you know. Sucks, but it's been 2 months since that whole incident happened. Where are we? Almost going on 3 months now. So, I mean, I apologize for what I said to Brandon and Jordan, but to the other guy, I will not apologize. Because he said stuff about me, so I retaliated to him, and what I said, I'm not apologizing for until he apologizes to me, which he won't do. Because he's a little baby. But I digress. I'm 45, you know, but I'm moving on from that guy. I just want to move on from that shit and get back to talking with them about wrestling and shit like that and not worry about that guy. So I ask, but if it takes another 8 to 10 months, it's fine. I'll be back on the channels eventually. Then Rowdy says, stupid buffering. Yeah. And Lauren's like, hey yo, don't knock my Padres. They stink. I'm kidding. But should be a good series coming up on Monday. Alright, then Rowdy says, you stalking me, Lauren? How you know I'm on Brandon Martin's stream? Lauren stalking me, Peter, help. Ha, only messing with you. We have fun here. Be nice. Be nice. Be nice to yourselves, I say. Be nice. Anyway, Lauren says, Pete told me. Somebody told me you had a girlfriend. Looked like your boyfriend. God, who sings that song? I think it's AFI or something like that. Anyway. Wrestling Cat. Wrestling Cat's being funny today. Anyway. Did you like the pay-per-view, Peter, Lauren? I thought good myself. Yeah, I thought it was okay. I gave it 7 out of 10. But it is what it is. Yeah, we were watching part of the GCW Hall of Fame while In Your House was going on. And Brandon Martin's watch-along was going on. So we're kind of doing like 3 things at the same time. Not at the same time, but... yeah, but we did that. Alright, yeah, then Lauren says, might be a Subway Series. Hell no, please no. And if it does, I think the Mets are gonna win because we get DeGrom and Scherzer in the World Series healthy with McGill. Woo boy. That'd be a good first 3 games, I think. Wait, 4 games here. Think about it. Scherzer, DeGrom versus Garrett Cole in probably game 1. Nestor Cortez versus Scherzer in game 2. And then, who gives a shit against Bassett or McGill in game 3. And then, Bassett or McGill in game 4 against whoever their 4th starter is. I think it could be a good series. I think the Mets have, the offense is kind of even with Judgy Wudgy and Stanton and all those other steroid users. Because they do use steroids. That's given. They just locked away. They have Jeter and A-Rod steroid needles still in the trainer's room. They get them out before the game, stick it up their asses. That's why they hit so many home runs. But you don't see Pete Alonso doing that shit. Or, Lindor or anybody like Marte or anything like that. But I think it'll be a good series. I think the edge will go to the Mets. Pitching-wise, it goes to the Mets. Hitting-wise, it's kind of even-ish. And then the bullpen, both bullpens are not even that great. Chapman's always up and down. Same thing with Diaz. Like the middle relief, I would probably give it to the Yankees, but the closer, I'd probably give it to the Mets. But if it was a 7-game series, I would probably say Mets in 7. Because I don't want to see those freaking Yankees win another goddamn title ever again. And they have to cheat to win. Like they did in 2000. Sorry. Alright, moving on. Alright. We got a lot of, goddamn, I got a whole shitload of comments. I love it. I love it. We're going to go all night, I'm telling you. We're at over 2 hours, but, okay. Just give me a second. Yeah, we're good. I got 48% on my phone. We'll go a little bit longer. We got the time. I feel like singing that Anthrax song. Got time digging in my head. Got time digging in my head. Digging in my head. Digging in my head. I am the law! By the way, Anthrax is coming to Brooklyn in the end of August with Hatebreed and Zach Wild and Black Label Society. And who got tickets to that? This guy. I'm gonna go see Uncle Zach and company. I'm gonna have a good time. I haven't seen Hatebreed since Ozfest 2006. 7, I should say. I haven't seen Hatebreed live since 2007. And I met Jamie Josta as well, too. He's a good guy. Before Jose Mangan took over for Headbangers Ball, Jamie Josta was the host for Headbangers Ball. I think he did a pretty damn good job. But they'll never replicate the god of Headbangers Ball, and that's Ricky Crackman, who's I don't know where he is, probably in a hole somewhere. That guy had long hair back in the day, and then he came back for like a reunion for the Headbangers Ball, and he cut his whole hair off, not all of it, shorter. He's still a good guy, but still, Just how MTV is, when they got rid of Headbangers Ball for good after Jose Mangan took over. I think it ended in 2007 or 2008, and then garbage, no music videos at all. Which goes with Jersey Shore, and then all those Teen Mom and everybody getting pregnant and shit. Nobody give a shit about MTV anymore. And then VH1 fizzled out. They had that metal show which ended in 2015. There is no music channels anymore. Fuse they used to have Much Music, but became Fuse. That's gone. VH1, and then, still have VH1, but VH1 Classic, gone. VH1 doesn't even play music anymore. They just do really bad reality shows. Like, Black Ink Incorporated and all the shows that I don't give two shits about watching. And they did the same thing with MTV. The only thing I watch on MTV now is Jersey Shore Family Vacation. That's it. Jersey Shore, oh yeah. Paulie D, yeah, buddy. we got a situation. And now they got this fucking spin-off coming out, Shore, what was it called? Buckhead Shore. The fuck is that about? Wannabe Jersey Shore from down south. Get the fuck out of here. Then they had that other one, Floribama Shore, which fucking sucked. This one, this Buckhead Shore, looks like shit. It's shit. Like 5 guys and 3 chicks. Do the math. Do the math. How many threesomes are we gonna get? Who cares? Who cares about that fucking MTV shows? Who cares? All I care about is the Jersey Shore. And now I can't even watch Beavis and Butthead unless I have, it's on Paramount TV now. Yeah, fucking MTV sucks, buddy. It sucks. So long, Beavis. Yeah. MTV used to be cool. Used to play rock videos like Rob Zombie and AC/DC and Slayer and all that other cool stuff. Remember that, Butthead? Oh, I do. I was there, Beavis. I don't understand why they took it off. Nothing ever happens to me. Why is everything I happen whenever I can score? Beavis? Shut up, Butthead. I thought I was going to score, and it never happens. Ah! Ah! I am the great cornholio. I need TV for my bunghole. Sorry. Sorry. I don't know where Beavis came from. So long, Beavis. Yeah, shut up, butthole. That was cool. Okay. We move on. Where are we? I went too far. We went. Where are we? Where are we? Yeah, might be a Subway Series, probably not. I don't care. I saw that GCW Hall of Fame wasn't good because I didn't watch it on same time as NXT pay-per-view. I'm not gonna start doing ratings. For what me and Lauren saw, the first half hour of it, because it didn't start till 9:15. It was supposed to start at 9. But you know how indie shows are, they always start late. For what me and Lauren saw, it was pretty damn good. It was funny, with the mic issues and shit. Somebody get a bullhorn! It was good stuff. You can go on the Game Changer Wrestling YouTube channel, subscribe to it. You can watch the whole Deathmatch Hall of Fame thing. And then tomorrow at 1 p.m., like I said, JCW's fully loaded event, where you're going to have the beautiful and now married Veda Scott. Nothing wrong with Veda Scott and everything, Yeah, she married a good guy, I guess. At least it wasn't R.D. Evans. Ooh! Sorry. Inside joke. But, yeah, let's go watch GCW tomorrow. Have a good time. And go in the chat, tell them the prophecy is better than GCW. No. Just go in there and have fun. Meanwhile. Blah, 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 blah. But if you don't want to do rings, it's fine. You want to do it? Fine. Alright, Real Rise Smoke Rise says, who WJ Peter, name on YouTube? I don't know him, heard of him. Yeah, he came around during a little bit earlier than I did in 2009, I believe. I came around early August. I forgot the actual date, but it's August of 2009. So my 13-year anniversary is coming up. Hopefully it's lucky, but it's been good. Some good years, some bad years, some really bad years, but I'm still here. God damn it, and I will be forever. Well, until I just don't feel like doing YouTube anymore and I'll go to Twitch. I just hang out with Rosemary. Oh yeah, I was actually on Rosemary's Twitch channel today. But it wasn't Rosemary, it was Courtney Rush. But she's Rosemary, we all know who she is. So she was playing Animal Crossing on Twitch. And I was in the chat. Blah, 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 just hyping up prophecy. She said hello. See? I told you it's real. I told you, now you definitely know it's real. Because Rosemary said it herself on her Twitch channel. So, Eat it. But yeah, WJ, he was a big YouTuber, like one of the founding members of the former WC. But basically now he's reduced to playing with his junk and simping after Trap Queen. How the mighty have fallen. And now I'm basically the #1 guy. Well, the only original member of the so-called YWC. And I'm not even part of the YWC. I don't give a shit. Why does we die in 2012 when you know who showed us you know what? And everybody say, oh, you're the reason why the YWC is dead. I'm like, no, I'm not. That's douchebag view. Blame him for the destruction of the YWC, not me. Blame him and all the other trolls that have been haunting this fucking place for 10 goddamn years. Don't blame me, I had nothing to do with it. I tried to stop it, but it keeps going and going and going like the Energizer Bunny. Now, the prophecy, we're here to try to get things back to normal, but we can only do what we can. That's it. Okay, sounds crazy, weird, his channel. I do not want to watch that crap. Please do not watch it. Don't watch it. I mean, you can watch his old, very old stuff when he was actually good, but now he's just a freaking psychotic maniac. Talking about science and Russian whores and this weird shit I don't give two shits about. And then simping and grabbing his cock for his Trap Queen. God forbid he freaking shows his thing, or I just have a feeling he's gonna do something really bad, like kill himself, or I think because that's what it's leading to. He's gonna kill himself, or I don't know, or go to jail. But that's it. He does it on YouTube. Yeah, what the fuck, man? Don't watch it. All right, got my good buddy Matt Regan in the chat. VIP Regan. Let's go Mets! Yeah! What's up, Matt? I haven't talked to you in a while. Hit me up on Twitter if you're still watching. I'll try to hit you up probably tomorrow. Or tomorrow or sometime next week. I'll try to hit Matt up. Just say hi. I haven't talked to him in a while. Alright, Lauren says Tim Curry. Yeah, that's the one that played the transvestite in Rocky Horror Picture Show. Thank you. Thank you. Is Lauren a wrestler? You said beat up Joey Janela. That's cool, Lauren. If you did, good stuff. Lauren says, I was, Rowdy, I sucker punched him. Yeah, Lauren was a former wrestler, and then she she injured herself really, really, really bad, and then her wrestling career went done. I think it's the same thing for good buddy Prince Idol, too. Prince Idol now is a rock star. In more than one. And why am I freaking... I'm like, oh, I'm going in slow motion. Slow motion from it. Slow motion from it. Where's that hell go Whisker? I need her. Shaking that ass. Ha. Okay, that's awesome. I didn't even say my name. He didn't say your name. He just said it's awesome. Yeah, I know, but that's my name, Peter. I know. I know it's your name, Mike. Oh, by the way, you're welcome. For what? Oh, right, yeah. Thank you. Yeah, I had to pay Prince Idol and his stupid law firm $2,000 because Mikey Boy stole a whole bunch of wine and I don't know what he did. At a party, he got invited to a party, and then New Jack was there, and him and New Jack stole a whole bunch of weed and cocaine and shit. So I had to pay that, and then somehow New Jack got involved. It was like, I had to tell him, Jerome! Don't make me come over there, motherfucker. So I had to negotiate with New Jack to get this little lawsuit done and out of the way. And I promised New Jack a whole bag of the finest cocaine and the finest weed. And he was like, oh, thank you, motherfucker. So he's probably, he's snorting at the bar next to some ugly fat chicks. What do you mean fat chicks? I like the fat chicks too, Gilmore. Just remember, I was a fat chick thriller. Oh, that's right. I forgot. Sorry. I'm sorry, Mike. I forgot you like fat chicks. Yeah. Nothing wrong with that. And isn't your girlfriend fat? Shut up, Mike! Shut up! She is not fat. She's a very nice lady. She's 165. Leave her alone. Don't call her fat ever again, because I will fucking beat your ass and put you through a flaming table. I'm sorry, Gilmore. I didn't mean to say that. Yeah, don't you dare say that. He's not fat. The only thing fat is my dick. You remember that, fucking asshole? Yeah, you're. Never mind. Yeah, you better than never mind. Don't talk about my super dick. What's wrong with you? Alright. Anyway, yeah, so, you're welcome. But don't talk about my girlfriend ever again. Okay? Just remember that. You'll be suspended for life. Alright, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it, Gilmore. I didn't mean it. But thank you anyway. I didn't want to pay $2,000 to Prince. That bastard. Yeah, you gotta team up with him at All Out, so you gotta be nice. Fuck. Anyway, I gotta go. I gotta put someone through a flaming table. I gotta go. Bye, fans! Nick, where are you, you bastard? You never come on! I don't see you anymore! You don't answer my phone calls! What the fuck? I'm awesome! Come on, Nick! I'm your best friend! Damn it, Nick, why don't you call the guy? Come on, man. That's your boy. I might have to bring him... you know what? Nick, I'm bringing Mike Awesome to Outlaw Wrestling. And he's gonna have a word with you. So, get ready, Nick. You better apologize to Mike, who's gonna put you through the ring at Outlaw. Right in front of Billy Corgan. So be nice. Alright. So, yeah. Gonna say goodbye? Bye! Bye, fans! Okay, get out of here. Asshole. But I digress. I'm about to lose my voice. Where are we? Right, oh, that's awesome. You not wrestle anymore. Guessing injury. Sorry to hear that, if it is. Yeah, Lauren got injured really bad. I'm retired too, dude. I'm retired too. I mean, I'll do a one-off death match here and there. I mean, it's supposed to be me, Prince, and Mike Awesome against these faggot-ass trolls at All Out if they even show up in Chicago. But they won't. So we win by default. Oh, I didn't know I can zoom. Ah! I played with the zoom on my phone. I didn't even know I do that. I was just going like that. I was trying to move up and I was like, hey, screen close up! Ah! Does that come out on the live feed? If it does, I'll be, that's hilarious. I'm never doing that again. Okay, let's move on. Okay. I went for Toxic Attraction. Gigi Dolan used to be with Darby Allin, I heard tonight. I didn't know that either. Lucky you, Darby. How'd you get rid of that? How'd you lose that? I don't know. Unless they're still together, lucky you then. If not, well, how did you lose a hot piece of ish like Priscilla Kelly with Gigi? You know, Gigi, call me. Randy, call me. JC, call me. Even though I think JC Jane's going out with a black guy. Nothing wrong with that. I guess she likes the BBC. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Lauren says, I saw Darby in Evolve. I did too. Many times. A couple times. He's a good guy. Good guy. Guy's nuts, but he's good wrestler. Sorry to be stupid. Thank you. Too young. Not sure what that means. I don't understand the ling. Thank you. Sorry. Okay. Do the old bull from Night Court. Okay. Big ups to that guy. God rest his mighty soul. Night Court was a good show back in the 80s. I think most of them are dead, I think. Well, except for Marky, whatever her last name, Marky Court. I think she's still alive. Well, the judge, I think, is dead. I think he's dead. Then, a few people on that show are dead. sucks. It sucks. That was some good times back in the 80s. You had Night Court, like Cheers. Norm! That was a good show. And Cheers was probably one of my favorite shows back in the 80s during the late nights. Not the late nights. During the week and everything. Then you had the, Punky Brewster and the Wonder Years. Well, the Wonder Years was the 90s. What did I say? Punky Brewster, Silver Spoons, Family Ties. All the good shows. The Facts of Life. You take the good, you take the bad, you take them both, and there you get the Facts of Life. Mrs. Garrett. Okay. Yeah, that. Yeah, Different Strokes. What you talking about, Willis? Yeah, Small Wonder. Which is another name for a certain man's heck! Yep. Small Wonder. That was a good show. Knight Rider, the A-Team, an Incredible Hulk. The 80s were good for probably the freaking best decade ever. Great music, great movies. Just a great fucking decade. 90s were right, but with the grunge, and then at the end was the birth of Limp Bizkit and Wu-Tang and all that good stuff. 2000s, with the Y2K crap. I don't think we had a good decade since the 80s. The 90s were like, meh. 2000s were, 2010s were, And then the first almost 2.5 years of this decade, with fucking COVID and this fucking virus and this fucking war in Ukraine, still going on. Don't talk about it much anymore. I haven't heard anything. I don't watch CNN that much anymore. I don't care about the fucking war. All they talk about is gas prices going up to $6. Oh, now it went down 16 cents because of some stupid tax. Oh, now you put the tax on, and now inflation's starting to go down, and then you got idiot Biden coming out and saying, the families are not in debt, they're doing fine, and this and that. I'm like, shut up! Oh, the United States is getting back. We're gonna get, inflation. Everything's getting back to normal. No, it's not, you idiot. There's still a shortage of formula, even though it's getting put back in production. Great. A little bit too late. The economy's kind of, like what the ladies do to me. Bounce on my dick. But this country ain't gonna get back to normal. Still got mutations of this fucking virus going around. Crime's up the wazoo. You can't go on a goddamn train in New York. God forbid something happens. But it's usually at night, so just be careful going out at night. So, but if you have to go at night, be very careful and just be aware of your surroundings. And if some guy comes up to you, kick his ass. Unless he has a knife or a gun, then you're like, ah! That's it. That's it. Alright, let's finish this up. Let's finish up this burrito. I want to have some ice cream. I'm supposed to have ice cream. I just haven't had it the last couple of days. The lingo. Alright, Lois says, oh, thank you! Then Rogue Riley says, sorry, okay, thank you! Ha, jerk! How stupid am I? You in America, Lauren, I'm over here across the pond in the UK. Okay. It's hard to, know the language and know the culture and all that shit. I've been to London, and the first time I went to London, it was really eye-opening and life-changing and shit. Because I didn't it was like all the different foods and stuff. I'm like, what the fuck is this? I wanted a hamburger! What is this? Bangers and mash. Fuck! I didn't know what bangers and mash was. At the time, I was very young. What is this? Somebody says steak and potatoes. I'm like, okay, fine. Can we go to McDonald's? Like, can we go find a pizza shop? Nothing there. But it was cool going to London and all that stuff. You know, visit around Ozzy's area, you know, Buckinghamshire, and going to you know, visiting Big Ben, which, you know, but you know, all that stuff. Didn't see the Queen or anything like that. No, it's her Silver Jubilee. So, big ups to the Queen Elizabeth, 70 years in power. And basically, she's about to kick the bucket pretty soon because her mobility is starting to be really bad. You know, she had COVID before, so now, you know, hopefully, you know, I don't want her to die, but, you know, she's up there with the Prince, too, and they're in the late 80s. I think she's in the 90s, 94, 95, I think. That's gonna suck when she dies. Who takes over? I think it'd be, I don't even know who takes over. If she's the queen, who takes over for her? The next queen? Who's the next queen? Who's the next princess, actually? Is it, what's her name? Kate Middleton? Think will be the next queen? Well, it won't be Meghan Markle, that's all, yeah, I know. And then when Prince Charles dies, that's a toss-up who's going to be next prince. Who's probably be, I would think it's probably going to be Prince Harry. But not that I give two shits. But it is what it is. Yeah, I went to Italy for the Pink Floyd concert in 1988. Different culture, but I didn't go there for the food. I was like, oh, what are we gonna eat? Oh, let's go to an Italian restaurant. Hey, we're gonna get a chicken parmesan for $2. You know, that's some calamari. You know, some pizza and veal parmesan, all that good shit. Spaghetti, and then we go see Pink Floyd. And we have fun. So get back on the plane and come back and have really crappy American food. I'm kidding. But yeah, culture shock. There. Toxic Attraction are doing good in NXT, yeah. I think this is Mandy Rose's best run ever in WWE. She really fell flat on the main roster. You know, then they had that whole thing with Fire and Ice, you know, with her and Mandy. Oh, man. Her and Sonya Deville. And then she beats Sonya, and then she's kind of lost in the shuffle, and then it's like, well, fuck you, get out of here. Go back to NXT for some more seasoning. And what they do, they put a lot of seasoning on her, and she's probably one of the best wrestlers in NXT in the women's division. 200 and some odd days as champ. And then you bring in Priscilla Kelly and JC Jane. They're one of the best factions in NXT. Fuck Tony D'Angelo's group and you know, Legado del Fantasma. That's for the men. I mean, there wasn't really a women's faction in NXT. I don't think so. I wouldn't say Tiancha, but I was like a guy and two chicks. I mean, a chick and two guys. But they don't. I think this is the best women's faction. The only women's faction. I could be wrong. But it is what it is. Mandy's doing great. And I really hope they don't bring her back to the main roster. I really don't. So I don't know what they would do with her. And I would think if she goes to the main roster, you got to bring up Gigi and Casey. Let them run wild on the main roster. Well, we'll see. We'll move on. I lost for Cameron Grimes myself. You know, I did too. Good match it was. Yep, pretty damn good. Solo going up to the main roster. Then the three Usos, and don't forget our tribal chief, Mr. Roman Reigns. So that'd be a humongous bloodline. All three Usos and Roman, and of course Paul Heyman. And who knows if, God forbid, Naomi just says, hey, I'm coming back. Yeah, but I can see Solo Sikoa going to the main roster and joining up with Roman and the Usos. Making that a humongous stable. We'll see what happens with that. I would love to see that. Oh, yep, same state as Pete. Yeah, different area, but she lives in Long Island. I live in Brooklyn, New York. Okay, cool, Lauren. Good stuff. I'm from the same place as the NXT commentator tonight. Wade Barrett. What a freak. No. Same city, and there you go. Yeah, that's great. That's pretty damn good. Stupid buffering. Fuck shit. Then he says, that was an awesome Macho Man impression. Good stuff, Peter. Oh, thank you very much, Macho Man. Oh, yeah. Thank you very much, dear, from the UK. Step into a Slim Jim. Oh, yeah. Ain't that right, Elizabeth? That's right, Randy. Dropping elbows down from heaven, Macho Man. I don't like Jay Lethal because he doesn't do a Macho Man like me. Oh, yeah. Freaked out, funky like a monkey. I'm the cream of the crop. The crop cream rose rises to the top. Macho Man. Be a minute, Hogan. Oh, sorry. I went too far on that. But thank you for the impression. I try to do good impressions. You know, my Mike Awesome is legendary. Hey, that's right, you're Mike Awesome. You know, I do pretty good impressions. If you want me to do some more, if I can, some more wrestling impressions or some other impressions like Ozzy Osbourne, you know, guys like that, I'll do it one day. Maybe I'll do a stream, like a live stream, doing a whole bunch of impressions. I know it'll suck, but I don't care. It's my show. Do whatever I want. This ending was good. Gacy was versus Bron. What a spear! Yeah, that was a sick spear. Cut him in half. Anyway, not many other people who could challenge for Bron's title. Maybe Von Wagner. Well, I guess after this whole Gacy feud ends, which will probably, I would think, end at the next show. Great American Bash. I think that's probably when it's going to end. But if Gacy doesn't win a title between now and the Bash, or even after that, then what do you do with Joe Gacy and this Bray Wyatt character? There has to be an end to this. And if it's not the NXT title, then what is it? I still think those Druids are the Grizzled Young Veterans. I think they have the same size as them. At least gives them something to do, because they always fucking job. And now they're with Gacy, so maybe Gacy will help them get somewhere. I doubt it, but anyway. Cool screen, great review as always. Thank you. It's not you or Brandon Morton. It was a watch-along of NXT earlier, okay? A live stream from the UK was anyway, just to be clear, okay? Okay, that's interesting about Clown's View. Anyway, who cares? JD from New York. JD from New York, cool. He really doesn't give a crap. Says it how it is about AEW, WWE. You fan or nope? I don't mind asking. No, I don't give two shits about JD. Because he fucks his cat, and he's a Braves fan, even though he's from New York. He's a really bad commentator for House of Glory. Just saying. You want a white knight for JD? You want to be the JD army? Fuck that, too. Frosty will kill that, too. I don't give two shits about JD. And I know he doesn't care about me. I don't give a shit. He thinks I'm a nobody, but I'm better than him in every way possible. He's just a fucking mark. Or as MJF would say, you fucking mark! Basically what he is. Funny rant, Peter. Good stuff. Thank you. I always say who my source is on my wrestling news. I would never make up fake news ever. What's the point? Clickbait. Think they call that, Peter. Is that right? Yeah, clickbait. When you don't give the source, or you make a ridiculous title, and then you talk for like an hour, and it's not even about the fucking show. I mean, if people do open forums, and they put open forum, it's an open forum to talk about whatever we want. It's not clickbait. But when you have douchebags like that guy putting CM Punk coming back to WWE 2015, and then he doesn't come back, I'm like, where's the source? You don't get that. And then why do you think he's getting all that hate? Because he's a fucking clickbaiter. How do you think he gets like 20, back then we was getting so many views? He got that off clickbait. The whole Hitman stuff. Clickbait. Clout. He's a clout-chasing, clickbaiting piece of shit. And nobody cares about him anymore. And that's why he's unhappy. That's why he's having anxiety attacks. Because he has no content. He's broke. Well, Peter, prove that. Well, talk to Prince Idol. Don't talk to me. I'm getting the information from him. So go talk to him. Okay? Go talk to him. We're gonna eventually do that interview with Prince Idol. He's gonna explain his whole time with Sean. It's gonna be mic changing. I don't know if it's gonna be on YouTube Live or maybe on StreamYard, maybe on Twitch. Maybe on Twitch. We'll try to figure something out how we're gonna do this and when we're gonna do it, because I'm like I said, I'm going away pretty soon, and Lauren's going in for a procedure coming up in the middle of in about a week from Wednesday. She's gonna be away for a couple of days from the prophecy, but she'll be back when she's feeling better. That's basically it. So hopefully we get something done. We go in this epic, I think it's going to be pretty damn epic interview with Prince Idol, explaining it all about his time with, Monkey Boy. And he's going to explain a lot and expose a lot. And I can guarantee you that Monkey Boy is going to be really pissed. But I don't care. I don't care. It's my show. I'm gonna get it all out. If he tries to shut it down, then it just shows you how freaking out of his mind he is. He takes everything so serious. I don't give a shit. Don't give a fucking shit. But yeah, you want to get noticed on YouTube? Don't do what he does. That's it. That's cool meeting Lauren first time. She said earlier she used to be a wrestler. Used to wrestle too. Thank you, said Peter. That's awesome. That is. I didn't wrestle. I trained a little bit with Joel Maximo. I took a few bumps. I did a few moves, and that was it. I didn't want to pursue it like full time. Like go to school. Go to Joel's school and everything, and learn the ropes. Maybe get be in a match on FSW or maybe FBW. Who knows? Could have worked something out, but with the way my body is, back then I might have tried it out for like a while, but then I probably would have stopped because I gotta protect the sexy body, come on, I don't want to get hurt. I don't want to get severely hurt, and then I was working at the time. I don't want to work and then wrestle and then I hurt myself and I can't work anymore. And I'll be sitting at home watching freaking Raw in a fucking wheelchair or something like that. And then Rosa has to take care of me. I can't make money. Either I'll be on workers' comp or I don't know. I probably would have had to give up my job and be on try to get the money from the government, but so thankfully that didn't have to happen. So, I just went in for a couple, about a month or two for training, and then Joe asked me for $500. I'm like, for what? I still don't know to this day what he wanted that money for. I think he really wanted me to train with him and give him money to go to his, his school and train and everything. Give him like $500 a month. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna waste my money. I got bills to pay, dude. You do too. So I kind of stopped that, and all I wanted to really do was freaking do commentary or do ring announcing. That's all I wanted to do, or do the ring crew. That's all I wanted to do. I don't care if I was making I made $20 a show. It was like once a month, making $20. It sucks, but if I'll have my regular job. I'll just do that as a side job, making $20 a show. Take it either. Putting up the ring, taking down the ring, or doing commentary, doing ring announcing. I wouldn't be a ref because then, he would ask me, he's like, oh, you gotta take a bump. You're gonna get hit. You're gonna take this finishing move that, Or we have to teach you how to take the finishing move. God forbid it's like a power driver or something like that. I break my neck. Break my neck or I die. You wouldn't want that, would you? Trolls do, but it is what it is. But I learned a lot from Joel. He's a good man. Told me how to take a bump, like a flat back bump, around the ropes, leapfrog, stuff like that. What do you think I learned the Gilmore cutter from? I didn't learn it from Ace Austin or Randy Orton or even DDP. I made my own version of it. And nobody gets up from it. Because I did a sparring session, I hit the Gilmore cutter on the guy didn't even get up. I pinned him, 1, 2, 3, guy, I pinned, I raised my hand and everything, guy was still out, he's like unconscious almost. Shows you the power of the Gilmore cutter. So, you trolls want to fuck around and find out. I told you, one shot, and then the Gilmore cutter, you're done. But you guys are too fucking pussy about it. You guys fail at every fucking turn. Your little scare tactics don't work anymore. I'm not scared of anybody. I don't give a shit. I'm just gonna enjoy my life. Not worry about you, stupid fucks, on YouTube. Because that's what you are, stupid fucks. Yeah. Sorry, Peter, I won't mention him again. I don't care if you do, I just don't really want to talk about him on my show anymore. He's done. He is now banned from the show. Do not say his name. Don't say his actual name. Or you just say Mr. Hoffman. And that's it. Move on. Ha! Maki Ito from AEW and Japan too, don't forget. Joshi. And Stardom. Surprise, motherfucker! There you go. Is GCW on tomorrow, Peter? You said pay-per-view. It's not really a pay-per-view. It's an event. GCW Fully Loaded tomorrow at 1 p.m. on the YouTube channel. And then at 5 p.m. on Fight, the Fight Network. Well, you have to probably subscribe to that. I don't. So at 5 p.m. will be GCW COS, which is Cage of Survival. So, gonna be fucking epic tomorrow. And then you can watch Hell in a Cell and then fall asleep at 8 o'clock. Miss Wiz. Thanks for reading all my comments. A lot of people who do wrestling live streams like yourself don't and ignore you. JD. That clown too. Which is crap. Do you agree or not bothered? Not sure. Thoughts? I try to read as much as I can. I try to, interact with my fans, unlike certain people we know. I try to read each and every one, but, I can't read everyone because I gotta do a review, so I can't, go 3 hours just reading comments. I don't want to do that. I got things I want to discuss before we get into, I interact with my fans, you understand? My fans. And I got a lot of fans. Whether these motherfuckers like it or not. Yeah, I saw it on their official GCW channel. Okay, I hope you subscribe to it. Tell them Peter Gilmer sent you. And Lauren, too. Rosemary from Impact. That Rosemary or someone else like Havoc and Rosemary. It's the actual Rosemary. On Twitter. It's, what's her Twitch name? I think it's RM Demon Assassin. On Twitter. Or just go on Twitch and go in the search field and put Rosemary. Rosemary or TNA or Impact, I think you might have to fool around with it, but it should be there. I think it's like the first one. It says RM Demon Assassin. That's her Twitch channel. So follow her, and then when she goes live, she goes on live as Courtney Rush. She doesn't go on live as Rosemary unless she does a video as Rosemary with a face paint. But usually it's just Courtney Rush's channel. It's not Rosemary's channel. Because I learned that the hard way. Because I was saying, Rosemary, you rule! And then somebody's like, Rosemary's not here, it's just Courtney. So, it's Courtney Rush without the makeup, but she sounds like Rosemary, so. And then her, I think they're going out, they're together, I don't know what they are, boyfriend, girlfriend, husband and wife, I don't know. Andrew Everett, we all remember Andrew Everett from his days in TNA? But now I think I don't know what happened to Andrew Everett. I don't know if he's still doing indie shows or what he's doing. But he was on her show today. I think they live together or they've been longtime friends. But Andrew Everett's been on her and on Rosemary and Allie the Bunny's little vlog into the I forgot what it's called. The Demon Multiverse, I think it's called. Used to be on YouTube, not on there anymore, which sucks. And where's Allie been? Not Allie hasn't really been seen much on AEW television. Once in a while on Dynamite and Rampage, and sometimes on Elevation and Dark, but nothing really since. But imagine Rosemary in AEW. We can kind of reform that. You know, the Demon Bunny tag team. That'd be nice. I'd like to see that. Rosemary and AEW, sign me up. Wrestler. Okay. I followed you on Twitter this week, Peter. Okay, thank you. Or yesterday, I think it was, just to let you know. I have to check that. I think I did. I gotta check my notifications. Sometimes I get notified I want to get a new follower. Sometimes I don't. I don't know why. But thank you anyway. Oh my god, Zoom! Ha! You found the Zoom button then. Yeah, I did. Extreme close up! Ah! That's gonna piss off the trolls. Why are you doing that? See, everything's big with me. I'm not going to do that again, I promise. I'm not going to do that ever again with the Zoom button. Unless I do it by accident. So, it was funny. That's funny. It was just funny. Extreme close-up. Look at. Yeah, I found the Zoom button. Alright, Lauren's back. Live, too. Okay. Let's see here. Holy crap. Got a lot. We got a few more left. We're going to be ending pretty damn soon. We got almost at 3 hours of this fucking review. 30, yeah, I gotta go because my phone's starting to die, and I'm about to start dying because I'm about to ready to go take a nap, or go to sleep for a little bit, and then I'm gonna get up in the morning and I'm gonna feed my pussy cat. Where is that cat anyway? She's on. Okay, I know she's on the. She has a new spot now. It's on the window. Next to the pretty lights. So, she likes to hang out around there now. She used to hang out in the little bag we got her when we take her to the vet. She used to sleep in there. Now she doesn't do that at all. Sometimes she'll sleep on the little rug I have over here, next to me, on the floor. Sometimes she'll sleep over under the table over here. She'll sleep there. She'll sleep on Rose's sandals or my sandals. But now she's kind of resting by the window, which is kind of weird, but it's okay. Kind of cool. I guess she likes those lights now. I have a little bit of lights on my window that change different color, but sometimes I have to jiggle the plug because I don't know what's wrong with that plug. And then I jiggle it and it changes different color because I had the remote and I change the color. Sometimes it works with it, sometimes it doesn't, so right now on this part, I have it up here, it's all pink, and over there it's like pinkish purple. I try to change it. Usually I change it like there's I'm watching a Ranger game or watching the Mets or something like that. And it's like a big series. And I put it in red, or I put it in orange or blue or white. I just change it up a little bit. But most of the time, by the window, I just keep it. I just I have to play around with it sometimes because whenever Zuzu gets up, she knocks the cord out, and I have to play around with it. Like I said. It's a pain in the ass sometimes, but she likes it up there. It's fine. She's happy. Yeah, I can hear her now. She's just, laying down on the windowsill. I should have. I would have opened the window, but 62 degrees. So I should open the window. It's kind of hot in here. I think it's 82. Oops. It's a little warm in here. I don't have the heat on though, but just maybe the outside. It's 62 outside. Maybe I should. I don't want to open the window because I don't open the windows at night when I go to sleep. I don't want to open the windows. So I close everything down. I make sure everything's locked and everything. And then that's pretty much it. Then I go to sleep. But during the day, I usually open the windows if it's a nice day, like a cool day. Or if it's hot, then I just shut the windows and then I have to put the fan on, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes I have to take off, I feel like I'm hot now and I want to take off the shirt. Oh, by the way, in this moment, bitches, By the way, this is the Dream shirt, which came with the Dream CD. Exclusive when I first got it. Exclusive. I have so many In This Moment shirts, it's not even funny. I want to get the new stuff that came out. Well, I told you guys, like a day or two ago, they came out with a limited offer, with one of those limited offers they have on their merch store. They have it's called a Natural Born Sinner limited edition stuff. Only 500 in stock, so it'll probably be gone. It's probably gone now. But it was $70. The whole thing was $70. Came with a Natural Born Sinner shirt for men and women, pink in women, black in men. It says Natural Born Sinner with the old logo, not this logo, but the new logo they have. And then on the back it says Sinner and then the year 22. Then it came with a laminated lyric sheet of the song Natural Born Sinner, which is cool. Then you get a sticker and some other things. Then you get like a socket that you can put on your phone. $70, that's not bad. Plus shipping is like, depending where you live. Like, if I got it now, it would probably be like $85 total. 85, I would say 85, probably around $90, $85, $90, which isn't bad, but I wanted to get it. I was like, can I get it? Can I get it? No, and Rose was like, no. I'm like, fuck you. I can't get everything from In This Moment. I'd like to, but, you know, I gotta save money for bills and, you know, vacations and stuff like that. Bills don't come cheap. And trips don't come cheap either. I should know. I just gave my money. I just gave my half of my well, not half. Well, just about half of my my tax return I put in my savings account. Took half of that out, put the rest in my regular account because I'm so rich. So I took that out, gave it to my travel agent, and trying to hopefully find a deal pretty soon, and we're gonna be out of here for a little while. I'm not going too long. I'm going for a vacation. You won't know where and when. You think it's Florida, but it's not. And if it is, it's not the place you think it is. We're going to Disney World. No, we're not doing. We might go to Jacksonville, or we might go to Miami. We're gonna be somewhere. If we're in Florida, or if we're in Los Angeles. I'm not going to San Diego. I don't know anybody in San Diego. I do know people in California, but I don't know anybody in San Diego. I know people in Los Angeles and San Fran. I know a lot of people in San Fran. I might go to San Fran. Go to Los Angeles. And I might even stop off in Nevada. Go to Las Vegas. Play the slots in Las Vegas. Well, really, Rosa will. I'll play the slots. But Rosa will play the slots. And proceed to lose all our money. Well, we're gonna do that in at the end of July in AC. We're gonna go for a nice for Rosa's birthday weekend. We're gonna spoil the fucking hell out of her. Because she deserves it. She's my woman for 14 goddamn years. She deserves a good birthday weekend. So we're gonna go to Atlantic City at the end of July. For a couple of days on the weekend, probably like a Friday, Saturday thing, and then come home Saturday night. And Sundays, Sundays will be her birthday, and then we're gonna go to a nice restaurant. And in between, get the good fucking sex. I'm gonna give her good vitamins and milk, cause she deserves it. God damn it! I'm gonna make her go, "Ow, shit!" So what I gotta say about that. All right, let's move on. Let's finish up. Okay. Sorry, Peter. Quick NFL chat. Let's go to NFL. In the league where they play. For pay. Thoughts on the Saints. Michael Thomas return. I don't know how to say his name. Olave in draft. Alvin Kamara. Saints should be good this season. Do you agree? I'm a Saints fan. I'm not a Saints fan. I'm a Niners fan. Lawrence, the Saints fan. Don't really follow the Saints that much. But I think, with I think he's still on the team, Jameis Winston. I think that they'll still contend for the NFC South title, even though basically that's Tampa Bay's division now. there was a funny rumor on Twitter saying, "Hey, why wasn't the guys in San Francisco saying how about you really shake up the NFL? Let's just sign Gronk. We don't need him. Fuck Gronk. That would be nice, but I don't need Gronk." There was the rumors of Brady when he retired, when he was restructuring his contract, and he retired and came back. There was rumors that Brady or Ratchets would come to San Fran, but what did they do? They chicken out. Could have came to the Bay. Could have gave us title number 6, probably number 7, 8, 9, 10. But Ratchets decides to stay in Green Bay and basically, as always, become San Francisco's bitch. Because he can't beat us at all, especially when the playoffs come. And as far as Brady goes, Brady faces us this year and in Santa Clara, and I hope we put him in the turf. But then again, Brady just has that magic. We'll be up 21-0. Next thing you know, they win 28-21. What? Freaking defense! Guy's a magician, or in Jericho's words, he's a wizard. But this was, I think Tampa Bay is gonna go back to the playoffs. I think he's gonna win that division. I would not be surprised if it depends what Trey Lance does this year. Because a lot of people are saying the Niners are gonna win that division. I have no clue. I don't think that's gonna happen. A lot of people did do these mock freaking standings thing. They had the Niners at 13 and 4. I'm like, what? Really? Someone's believing the Trey Lance hype. But I'm thinking personally, I think that the Niners are going to go, if all goes well, and Trey Lance, is a magician, and does pretty damn good, doesn't get hurt, doesn't throw too many interceptions. I know it's going to be his first official year, because we don't no more Jimmy G. Bye! Thank you for getting to the NFC title game last year, but you fucked up. Like 2 years ago, you got us to the promised land, and then you fucked up, even though that's the ref's fault. But still, Jimmy G, you're out of here! And now it's the Trey Lance show. Frank Gore signed a one-day deal. He's retiring as a Niner, which is great. I hope they do a ceremony for retirement jersey ceremony. That'd be nice. I gotta get his jersey. Wish I had it. I should have asked my brother from another mother. The guy over there. He gave me a Niners jersey, but it's Kaepernick. That was years ago when Kaepernick was playing for them. That's the only Niners jersey I have. I want to get more. I want to get Debo. I want to get Ayuk and Kittle and I really want to get Bosa. But I gotta put money aside for that. I can't get it right now. But, I think I will. I'm gonna probably put that on my Christmas list. I know it's June 5th, but as of this recording, June 5th. So I got 6 months and change to go. So I can put some money away for get a Bosa jersey from the NFL. Well, if I get it from the NFL, so it's gonna cost me like $150. But if I can get it maybe on Amazon for cheap, or get it from somewhere cheap, that'd be nice. But yeah, I'll probably get either Bosa or Debo. Put another shirt in my collection for the Niners. I have so many Jet shirts, but they're old Jet shirts like Testaverde and Cribet, Moss. I think it's that Moss. That Moss. You know who it is. Curtis Martin. I have. Who else I have? I have a lot of Jet shirts. I have like 5. I have a lot. I think I have like 6 Jet jerseys. I don't even wear them that much. Because I've been mostly a Niners fan, but I'm still a Jet fan at heart. But I like the Niners even more because of my brother from another mother. You bastard up there! Probably riding your. Are you riding your scooter up there, dude? Yep. Yeah, you're Niglet too. That's not a racist statement. We just say that word. It's not the family term. It's a slang for the N word, but it's not meant to be. I'm like, you're a. Using the hard ER or A. I'm not racist. I mean, I say, me and Rosa say, so what's up, Martin? All the time. We have friends who I say it to all the time. Black friends, like, hey, what's up, Martin? Because they're friends with me. I don't offend them when I say that. But when I say niglet, which is not really, a bad word, people get on my case. I don't care. So, kiss my ass, you bunch of nuggets. It is what it is. Alright, what? Oh, that's awesome, Lauren, a fellow Saints fan. Thoughts on my question to Peter Lauren? Okay, should go answer that. Anyway, 95, the Queen is, Kate Middleton. I'm guessing she's nice, unlike Meghan Markle, who is not nice at all. No. No. My father, bah! Used to say. Yeah, probably Kate Middleton will be the next Queen of England. I wouldn't be happy. I wouldn't be mad about that. As far as the Saints go, like I said, I think they're gonna probably be up there in the division. I don't think they're gonna win it. Maybe a wild card, but we'll see. Looking forward to see what goes on this year with the Saints. Okay. Mandy Rose doing great from being in a swimming pool with Otis. I wonder why. Then tagged with Brooke. Then falling down the ramp at WrestleMania to NXT champ. What a difference. Yeah. That guy shouldn't stay on the main roster and hang out with Dana Brooke. That horrible tag team. But she would stay on that horrible 24/7 title division, which should really be released. Every Monday night they do that crap, like near the end, either near the end of the show or somewhere in the middle of the show. They have those 24/7 idiots. That's supposed to be funny? No, it's garbage. And you put guys like T-Bar in there. Why? That's what happens when they got nothing for you. They put you in catering. Sucks to be you, Apollo Crews. Even though Commando Aziz is hurt. It's what it is. Anyway. Move on. Okay. Oh, but yeah. Mandy is looking fine and she's doing fine. That's all that matters. Move on. Hey, Peter. I don't know what you said. You know Macho Man's brother Lanny Poffo? Yeah, I know him. Leaping Lanny Poffo. He used to wrestle. He got beat up by Hannibal TV in the locker room after their match. Did you see that? Yes, I did. That was bad. I remember when Hannibal beat the fucking shit out of Terry Funk. I remember that. That was real life shit. That wasn't a shoot or a storyline or anything. He legit went to I think Terry Funk was getting an award or something. He just barges in there, beats the fucking shit out of Terry Funk, busts him wide open, and then Terry Funk comes back and beats the fucking shit out of him. And then, people had to pull him apart, but, you really gonna stop Hannibal? No. I'm actually subscribed to that guy, but I don't really watch most of his stuff. I mean, at least he has a hot smoking whatever that woman is, Natasha, 50 squirrel. Natasha Morris, 50 squirrel. Crazy moose. Poor Michael. Oh, thank you, Lucky. Oh, thank you. Okay. Anyway. Alright, yeah, but I know Lanny Poffo. Yeah, he got beat up really bad. Damn. Okay. Lauren says, I have. Okay, yeah, she saw that. After the 20th, PD, yeah. So, Lauren will be out for a few days. Not this coming week, next week. So Lauren won't be on the show for a couple of days. She's going in for a procedure. And then, she probably won't be back until the 20th. So maybe on that Raw review, when I do that review, like I said, I might not be around during the 19th or the 20th. I might be on vacation. But, as soon as I find out, I'm not going to let you know. I'm going to let the Prophecy members know, but don't tell anybody. You don't see me doing a Raw review or any videos for about a week or two. You don't know why. But I mean, I will kind of. I might pop in here and there with like a short or something like that. It's like, hey, look away, I'm on vacation. Oh, how you doing? I wish you were here. Probably do some of that. Maybe I'll do some Instagram's posts and stuff like that. You know, I'm not gonna. I can't post family on there, so because Rosa don't allow me to take pictures with just me and her and put it on my Instagram page, even though it's private, like my Facebook page and my Twitter page. Which I don't really put pictures on Twitter, but yeah, I really can't do that because that's my private life, and I want my private life. I mean, it already is on here on this fucking website because people have to do background checks and docs because that's a pussy move. You have to get people that don't need to be involved in this shit. You know, and that's a crime, by the way, doxing and all that shit. So you can't do it one-on-one, then you're a fucking pussy. Don't bring other people involved. Don't bring don't bring family or any or my girlfriend, my wife, or anybody else. Don't bring that in. It's just one-on-one. But you like to do things in groups because you do a lot of these people do a lot of circle jerks and put each other's cocks in their mouths and their asses, like the army does. So they love to suck each other's cocks. They're really small, like their brain. But yeah, it is what it is. I just think doing that shit is just fucking wrong. And really, you doxing should be freaking. People do that on YouTube. They should be banned from YouTube forever. But Lucas running the show. Susan, that bitch. All right, so yeah, so Lauren's gonna be gone for about like 5 days, 5 or 6 days. But she'll be back on the show. But we'll remember her in spirit, of course. And Gally, if you want to come on my show anytime you want, that's fine. With Nick, hopefully I can get on the show. Maybe Prince Idol to handle the business with as Lauren's out for a little bit. We'll see what happens with that. All right, let me finish up because I'm getting the I got 25% left, and it's 3 o'clock in the morning. God damn it. 3 hours of this great show. We're almost done. We're almost done, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for the tip. Be the opposite to you-know-who. Okay, got it. Thanks. Yeah. Do your own thing. Do your own thing. Don't become him. Don't do sub for sub or do like for like and inflate your views. Don't do that shit. But when you do, if you do, just, a regular topic video, CM Punk relinquishes the title, then you, say, per Wrestling Inc. or Ringside News, at least try to put the source in, if you can. You don't have to do it, but I think, I think it's, you should do it, so people are like, oh, I didn't see it on Wrestling News, you're clickbaiting. I'm like, no, I read the source. Why isn't it in the description box? I'll do it, re-edit it. Or just put the, go to YouTube Studio, go to the video, and then put the link in. Doesn't take a scientist to do that. Maybe if that clown would have done that back in the day, he wouldn't have been doing all ton of clickbait. But his loss. His loss. That's why his channel is dead. Okay. Contract. 3, 2, 1. Contact. Oh, sorry. Remember that from Channel 13 and Nova. That was some good stuff back in the day. I'd rather be a valet or a manager. Yeah, I would be a manager, but then again, they run the risk of getting my ass kicked. So I don't want to do that. I'd rather be the ring announcer, and the only thing that could possibly happen to me is say the wrestler's wrong name or just mess up the introduction or something like that. Then he starts yelling at you. The wrestler starts yelling. I'm like, oh, that's not my name. That's not how much I weigh. What's wrong with you? Slaps me in the face. I just look at him like, bitch, mother. Oh wait, yeah, can't wrestle. And he's like, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? I'm just gonna stand here and looking pretty. He's like, you're lucky you won't get a Gilmore cutter. That's it. Speaking of the Gilmore cutter, that Gilmore cutter sounds good. Yep. I wish I had the some old XWF stuff I could show you, but I don't have it anymore because the website changed. The original website's changed, and now it's run by two pedophiles, legit pedophiles. Vinnie Lane and Theo Price. Well, that's their wrestling names, but I'm done with the XWF. They kicked me out on my birthday because I wanted to take some time off because I was dealing with some health issues and stuff. You know, I said, "Oh, I'm gonna come back before the actual next pay-per-view ish, whatever the next big show was. I was gonna take some time off, and blah blah blah." And then next thing you know, it's a big shitstorm. And I'm arguing with those two idiots, and I'm fighting with some of the fucking talent that are nobodies basically. I was like, I just said I'm taking the rest of the year off, and I'm gonna come back in the first of 2021. It was. Did that happen? No. They bitch and complain. I'm screaming at them, they're screaming at me, and then I get a warning, and then next thing you know, I'm banned. Then I get IP banned from their ridiculous website. So then they were following me on Twitter, so I said what I had to say. I said my last remarks. I said, go fuck yourself. And that's personally it. It's like, I hope actually XWF dies. And from what I'm hearing, XWF is basically dead. It's gone. I think it's still around, but it's basically dead without me. But, and you know, the people that used to be in the XWF, my good buddy Shane Carver and Maddie, we call him Madison, John Madison, my good buddy Soldier, former Trios Tag Team Champion with him, and a couple other guys who are in a Discord server, which I rarely go on. Sometimes I'll pop in and say, hey, how's it going, guys? Gilly's here. You know, you're a sexy god, you know, with the super dick. It's like, oh my god, it's Gilly! Ooh. Jacking off to me is funny. And so he's like, oh my god, it's Peter Guy, missed you! I'm like, dude, come on. I know you missed me and all, but, you know, they wanted me to join their little E-Fed. I kind of did join it for a little bit, but it never got off the ground. They had one show, and that, done. And then those ridiculous E-Feds that WJ made, but they weren't the E-Feds that I do. Because when I do the XWF, it was role play. You play as a character, you write promos, and if you do a good promo, you win the match. You could win the match, depending on what your score is, because it's read by there's judges, and they usually do like a judging system, like oh, you get 85, and then the guy gets 90, he wins, and then like, what? I got a good promo. Yeah, but I kind of got mad about that early on. I was like, why am I losing all the time? I'm writing good promos. They're like, well, you got outmatched. It's like, well, it wasn't bad. It's like that. It wasn't bad. It was like some parts that kind of made no sense, but all in all, I guess it was just a game to me. It was just a hobby going on the XWF and then BCW and ACW and then SVO, all the E-Feds I was in online and everything. Good times from 2006 to 2020. Had a good 14-year run. Good 14-year run. I miss it, but right now I can't do it. I would love to if there was if my friends made a new E-Fed, but a role-playing E-Fed, like XWF version 3 or something like that. But, I mean, they do on the Discord server, it's part of the E-Fed that they run. And they say, hey, Gil, you want to come in for, a show, just sign up for the forums and then do a role-play, and I'm like back at square one, what I was doing years ago, when I would have to take time out after, when I get home from work, I have to take time out, either do a video or, if I'm writing something, I have to save it, take some time off, write the RP on my computer, save it, and then when the deadline comes, I have to finish it, and then put the coating around it with the colors and all that shit, because that's what we used to do back in the day. Do that, put up right before the deadline usually, and then I'm done for the week, and then I just wait for when the card comes out. Usually sometimes it comes out late, sometimes it comes out early, then I get ready for the next match, and then I'm done. But I can't really do that now because I'm working so much and I got other things to do. I mean, basically I could start up at square one again. I would love to do it, but I really don't have much time these days because I'm mainly more focused on work and with the missus and everything. So, never say never. I would come back to an E-Fed, like, with my good friends, you know, that were formerly of the XWF, but I think my E-Fedding days are done, and my actual, you know, if I ever wanted to become a wrestler, those days are gone too, so. But I do know moves, so if anybody wants to get these fucking trolls ever want to come, because they're never gonna come, you know, they fuck around and find out, then I'll just have to give them the Gilmore cutter and lay them out. I'll defend myself any way I can. But, you know, it is what it is. That's it. But yeah, the Gilmore cutter is the most feared move in all the YWC. It is. It's true. Then Lawrence says, and not dirt sheets. That's true. Alright, okay, sounds good. I'll have to watch that. GCW, then boring Hell in a Cell to finish the night off. Okay. Watch the Mets and the Rangers too if you want. Anyway. Where are we? Okay. Bessie looks totally different without face paint and wrestling gear. Am I right? Yeah. The Bunny vlog, good. I've seen that on YouTube. A lot of AEW vlogs. Ethan Page, best one. It's awesome. I have seen Ethan Page's. It's okay. Sammy Guevara's vlog is okay. I just don't watch that much anymore. But, you know, the Bucks vlog, you know, being the Elite, BTE, I watch that every Monday. Every Monday at 12 o'clock. Usually around 11, 12, well, usually around 12 o'clock. Sometimes it'll come on 11, but sometimes at 1. But usually it's at 12 o'clock here in the Northeast. And wherever you may be, it'll come on the YouTube channel, on the BTE channel. Good stuff. It's funny. I was watching most of the last episode, the Double or Nothing episode, where Adam Cole was defending the BTE championship against Christopher Daniels in a best of 3. It was pretty damn funny. I gotta finish that off. I'll probably finish it off probably tomorrow or sometime next week. And that's it. Alright, we'll move on. Whoa! We did it again with the stupid Zoom. God damn it. One more time for good luck. Sorry. Yeah, but yeah, Rosemary looks different from with her face paint off. She has a little bit of makeup, but it's just like regular makeup. She looks absolutely stunning. Tantalizing, if you will. But yeah. I'll let you go, Peter, then cool, live stream. I'll see you tomorrow. Hell in a Cell with you. You can rant about how crap it was because it's gonna be, isn't it? Yep! It's gonna suck. Alright, so I guess I'll talk to you later if you're gone by now. Thank you for coming on there. Dude, it's 8 o'clock in the morning in the UK. So, top of the morning to you. Hello there, love. Who's going for Wimbledon? No. Anyway. So true, bills and holidays cost a lot, but that's life. Florida is the size of UK. Ha! Can you believe that Peter is probably bigger than UK, said fact. Yeah, probably. I think it is. I think it's kind of bigger than in the UK. You know, it's good, you know. I like going to Florida a lot. That's basically the retirement capital of the world. You know, but, you know, you go for... You know, if you want to go just for vacation, you go to different like Jacksonville or Orlando or Miami, Key West. So, you know, go down to Florida, you hang out, Pensacola, Panama City, where Adam Cole maybe lives. Daytona. Go anywhere in Florida is a good time. You know, you just gotta work. You know, in the summertime, you gotta worry about thunderstorms and sometimes hurricanes. But you know, it's a good place to go, you know. I eventually maybe would love to go back to the UK sometime. I would really love to go to Japan, but that's a lot of money. And I have to redo my passport and everything, and I have to get used to the time switch and the day switch because it's across the international date line. Because, you know, right now it's Monday afternoon, I think, now in Japan. So Big ups to Japan, #1 forever. Yeah, maybe I'll go to Japan one day, someday. Don't know when. But I'd love to go back to the UK. And my Rosa wants to go to Spain. I'd love to go to France, go to Paris, just to see the Eiffel Tower and shit. That's the only thing I'll go to Paris for. Well, France for. Go to Paris. It's like hang out in Paris. Hey, that's the Eiffel Tower. We're out of here. Go to the Champs-Élysées or something like that. It's like, hey, this used to be like, I remember this from Final Fantasy VIII. Yeah, they actually put that the Champs-Élysées. They didn't put the Eiffel Tower. They just put like a part in Final Fantasy VIII when you supposedly assassinate the sorceress who you play later in the game, and you play as her later in the game. You fight her a couple of times, and then she becomes part of your party, and then she can be your party member in the final battle with the ultimate boss, Ultimecia, in Final Fantasy VIII, and she is a bitch to beat. Holy shit! If you're not at level 99 or where we at, not level 99, and you have like all the ultimate weapons, you're fucked. But she's a bitch to beat. She keeps you alive. Even on, I mean, at the end of Disc 4, it's when you have to go through that battle without the summons, and then you can't use items. You can't use magic at times. I'm like, how the fuck are you gonna beat all these people? But if you know what you're doing, then you know. I beat Final Fantasy VIII 3 or 4 times already. I beat Final Fantasy 7. The first part I beat. The second part's on fucking PlayStation 5. I don't even know why. And I don't even have a PS5 yet. I want to save up for it, but it hasn't gone down in price yet. I'm waiting for it to go down to like at most $299.99. It was just like $350, still around $325, $350 with taxing shit. I'll just get the PS5, keep the PS4, and get rid of the PS3 2-in-1. Well, maybe keep the 2, because I can go on the PlayStation Store and play all the PlayStation 2 games that they used to have. Like, I can play Final Fantasy 7, 8, and 9 on PlayStation 4 now, which is great. I haven't played it in a while, but that's great. I'd love to do that. Alright, let's finish this off. We're about to go. Yeah. But yeah, the UK and Florida. Okay. Don't you have Jimmy Garoppolo, quarterback? He will start or leave. Wait and see. We have Winston, who is not very good compared to Drew Brees. Is Garoppolo gone? Okay, missed that. Garoppolo's a free agent. Supposedly he's a free agent, but I don't think the Niners want to sign him. They just want to go with Trey Lance. So I think they're going to wait. They're waiting until I think training camp is beginning, I think, in 2 weeks. So they're thinking about trading him or getting rid of him, and he goes somewhere else. I don't care where. I don't care if he goes to the Jets. I really don't hope he goes to the Jets, because, then you got Zach Wilson and then Garoppolo. I'd rather take my chances with a really, Zach Wilson had a really bad first year as a Jet quarterback, and I think he's going to have a bad second year. I don't think the Jets are going anywhere this year. I just don't. I could probably say 6-12 at least. 6-11, I should say. I think they're going to go 6-11. Maybe less than that. Maybe 3-15 or 14. I keep saying 15. I don't know why. Yeah, I just think the Jets are going to have a bad season. Niners probably have a pretty good season, but we'll see. As far as Garoppolo though goes, I think he'll probably be traded by July. I just don't think the Niners are gonna waste their time with him. They're not gonna waste their time. Where's Garoppolo gone? He hasn't been signed yet, and I personally don't care where he goes. Anyway, don't laugh. I want a Kevin Owens shirt for Christmas. That's cool. He's your favorite wrestler. Well, he's mine too. Okay. You watch GCW, you like Denise, the ring announcer. Yes, Denise Salcido. She's everywhere. Isn't she good? She is very good. She's very good looking too, but, the guy that has her is a lucky guy. He's a douche, but he's a lucky guy. And by the way, showing us up, you still feel Denise Salcido. Denise Salcido is a very nice person, and so is the Demon Diva herself, Issa. So, Nice hot pieces of ash. But I respect them. It is what it is. Haha, funny. What company? XFA Wrestling, you say? No, XWF. XWF. I don't know what's called, what their website is, but it's the Extreme with X, not an E. It's the Extreme Wrestling Federation. I don't know if it's still around. I personally don't care. But if it's still around, go on there and tell Dio Price and Vinny Lane they can still suck my super cock. Anyway, you like Brian Myers from New York? He has Creator Pro with Pat Buck, yeah. And his podcast, cool, with Matt Cardona. Well, fuck him. Wrestling figures, he jacked now compared to WWE, like Enzo. Wow, he massive and jacked, see, yeah. Yeah, Brian Myers, I went to WrestlePro a month ago, actually. A couple weeks ago. When I did my very famous Prophecy Live 1 video with Nick. 2,400 plus hits right now in the span of a month. That's pretty damn good. See how you trolls like that, because you don't ever get 2,400 hits in a day. But I digress. But yeah. That's cool. XWF, okay, yeah, go look it up if you want. I don't really care. BTE, good, isn't it? Yeah, it's very good. Very funny, too. Damn it, Landon, we on! Got that. Super Zoom! Okay. Still here, accurate. I'll go now. See you next stream. Yeah, see you tomorrow. Okay, we got, let me see. 1, 2, 4 more, and we out of here. Then we got it. Yay! Yay! Thank you. Thank you. Alright, we're getting out of here 3.5 goddamn hours. I'm tired. Is that why he called Panama Sunrise? Jesus, Adam Cole. Well, call me Peter, first of all. Don't call me Jesus. Adam Cole move. I did not know that. He lives at Panama, Florida. Does he? Yes, he does. Well, there you go. You learn something new every day, don't you? Oh, that's true. The Panama City Sunrise, because he's billed from Panama City, Florida. He actually said that on his Twitch channel. Mentions that once in a while. Adam Cole, the Chugs, on YouTube and Twitch. Alright, anyway. I just play FIFA myself and F1 games. Love sports comp games. I've got PS4. I want a PS5. I do too. One day when price goes down, cheaper than, yep, that's why I'm going to get the PS5 when it goes down. But by that time, the PS6 might be coming out. But we'll see. Okay, free agent Garoppolo, right? You got Trey Lance now. You say starting quarterback for Lions. Yeah. Trey Lance is going to start probably week 1 for the Niners against the Bears. That should be fun. I have to fight with Mount Gooley, my good buddy Mount Gooley. Goody. Big up to him, by the way. Mount Gooley on this channel. Alright, a couple more and basically we're done. I wanted Teddy Bridgewater, but he went to the Dolphins, so that was crap. He better than Winston. Issa, New York Demon Diva, good too. Best 2 women on YouTube. Do you agree? The only 2 women on YouTube. I mean, there's one other that works for Wrestling Inc. I forgot her name, but I think her name is Nia. I forgot what it is, but sometimes she'll appear on the Wrestling Inc. Stuff. Besides Issa, of course. Well, surprisingly, she didn't do a watch along tonight. Or maybe she was busy. I thought she would have been on the Wrestling Inc. In Your House review. She wasn't on that. I think she was busy. She's a busy woman, that Puerto Rican goddess herself. She is smoking hot. But can't do anything about that. She is from New York, so that's a plus. Bad part is she's a Yankee fan, but she's a Ranger fan, so it kind of works out. So, but man, her body, good lord. She has legs for days. She has a pretty good body. She's around my age. Perfect. But she mainly spends her time in Puerto Rico. Doesn't really stay in New York that much. And her dog, Roman, the big dog. Roman gives me a lot of money because every time he barks, I bet $200. I bet like $100 for next time Roman barks, and the next thing you know, all right, I won. Then he'll do it again and again and again. I'm like, damn. But yeah, Issa's a great person. Denise is a great person. I never met both. I haven't met both of them. I would love to meet Denise and Issa. Just give Issa a nice, kiss on the cheek and everything. Give her a hug, and then take a picture. It's like, hey JD, look at I got your girl now. Ha ha. You know, JD's a simp for Issa, bastard. He'll never get with her because he has he has a small cock too. And he has to take Blue Chew. Why do you think he sponsors Blue Chew? And all the other crap that he sponsors. Because he needs money. Because he used to work in retail. And how did that have to do, JD? I worked in retail too. And I had the same, I worked in he worked in retail. Didn't go so well. I worked in retail. Did not end so well. I'm never going back to retail. I'm happy where I am now. Making good money that you wish you had. But you don't. Because you stay on YouTube 24/7, 365 like little bitches that you are. And that's pretty much it. But yeah, I would definitely love to meet Denise and Issa maybe at a meetup or something like that. I mean, I would never like date Denise. I mean, I would love to, but if Denise like asked me out, like let's date, I'm like, kind of preoccupied, you know. As far as Issa, I'm like, oh, Rosa who? Get out of here, Spanish torture, boom. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, if me and Issa were like an item, forget it. I would give her the vitamins. Forget it. She would love me for life. Go meet Papi Chulo. You think she'll be talking about Roman and fantasizing about Roman? Be fantasizing about my dick. But big ups to Issa, no disrespect to Issa, of course. I love her. Boop. So, that's it. I'm still here, but I'll let you go. Yeah, I'm getting out of here. My phone's about to die. 16%. I'm gonna get out of here. 3.5 hours. I gotta get out of here. Where are we? She's okay. Not really my type, Peter or Denise either. Really sorry. Different taste. That's fine. I prefer Paige Van Zandt or Liv Morgan any day. Lucky Bo Dallas. Yeah. Bo Dallas be smacking those cheeks. Good lord. And Paige Van Zandt with that guy that she's with, and he looks ugly. But Paige Van Zandt's got a big, nice ass, so I don't think I could get with her, but I think she's too high maintenance for me. As far as what else did you say? Liv Morgan, I'd probably go out with Liv Morgan. I think would be a nice little relationship with me and Liv Morgan. I think it'd be cool. But Liv Morgan's happy with Bo Dallas, and Paige Van Zandt's happy with her husband. That I don't give two shits about. But they're very nice ladies. I'll just say that. All right. So thank you for coming in, Will Rally Sport Rally. Final comment of the night, and then we'll get out of here. I think Issa used to work with JD from New York. Yes, she did. Is that right? I think he said on his live stream once. Yeah, I think she did, because I didn't find out about Issa. And here's the real story I found out about Issa. I found out about Issa from Wrestling Otaku, because he did a video about her, and I'm like, who the hell is this chick? I was like, who's this Issa chick, this New York Demon Diva? So he put the link down there. So I went on her channel, and I looked at her, and I'm like, okay, good looking chick, knows her stuff. I'm like, I don't understand why Otaku was like, oh, it's just another one of those chicks, like Girl on Cinema, and all these other chicks that he don't care about. So I just I did the video saying, do women belong in the YWC? You can watch it on my rant channel. I think it's on my rant channel. I didn't really bash Otaku. I just said, he is who he is, and he's just simping for Issa because he wants to be with her. Not that he's gonna do anything with her. She's not his. She's not his type, and I mean, I don't got a shot with Issa, I know that, but I'm just gonna be friends with Issa, that's it. But, you know, she's friends with JD, you know, if I ever met JD, I'll just laugh at him. I'll just knock him out. Fuck him. Fuck him and I'll just take his cat. He's like, you be with a nice little boy now. I'm not gonna do that shit with that he does. That's bad, fucking his cat, because that's the only pussy he can get. He has to take Blue Chew to actually get some pussy. That's just sad. He lives in that crappy apartment in Westchester or wherever he lives, Poughkeepsie. It's a bum. The Braves still suck too. That's why it still ain't. I don't even know if they lost because it was in the 10th inning. I hope they did lose so the Mets can pick up that game back. They'll be 9.5 up instead of 8.5 up. Trick is done. That's pretty much it. So yeah. But I think they. I think that's where they started. I think she worked for him, or she found him, or I don't know. I don't know the whole story about that. I would have to. I would try to ask Issa in her chat one day, or if I can maybe message her on Instagram. But I would just say this: she is smoking hot. I would love to go on her Instagram, her OnlyFans, because she has some X-rated stuff on there. You know, she'll make me stand at attention all day. Good lord, don't tell I said that. But yeah, she's an amazing person. She knows her stuff. She's hilarious sometimes. She is hilarious, butch, you know. And she likes Bad Bunny, so it's, you know, it is what it is. Anyway, yeah, that's it. Alright, I'm getting out of here. But got more! We got more, ladies and gentlemen. That's him. Ha! Right. Mickey James is hot. Oh my god, yes, please, nice. On GAW TV, yeah. With, Victoria, Tara, Lisa Marie Varon, and the lovely Mickey James. And also, that's fine, you don't have to stop, but I'm going to get out of here because my battery's at 14%, so I got to get out of here and charge my phone so I can get up in the morning because I got to go out later. So yeah, it's GAW TV, girls, I forgot what the GAW means. I think it's Girls Against Wrestling, or I don't know what it is. Yeah, it's with SoCal Val, Mickey James, and Lisa Marie Varon, or Tara, Victoria, whatever you want to call it. They do a pretty good podcast and everything. They actually said my name once on their show. So I just said hello. It's like, oh, hi Peter Gilmore, how you doing? Because, you know, see how I'm so popular, even the old farts in wrestling know me. But I go in, I don't go, SoCal Val, can I see your boobies? I'm like, no. All these simps online, especially Otaku. Remember Otaku was doing his Never Pull Out Corner with Chris Statlander, and then Chris Statlander freaking blocked him on Twitter? Gianna Peraza did the same thing, too. And has Otaku ever done another one of those? Nope, because he knows better. He knows if he does another one with, like, Maria Kanellis or something like that, it's going to get back to Maria Kanellis, and she's going to block him or do something, like, it's like cease and desist, or I don't know what she'll do with Otaku. Probably have Mike Bennett go to his house and kick his ass. But it is what it is. Alright, that's it. I'm done. Thank you all for watching. Once again, to all the people in my chat. Real Rally Sport Rally, we had a pretty damn good chat. 3 hours and 41 minutes. Good lord. And if you don't like me going for that long, well, fuck you, man. Alright, Real Rally Sport Rally. Lauren, as always. My good buddy Matt Regan. My partner in crime. Big Met fan. Who else was in here? Lauren. I think it was just Lauren, Real Rally Sport Rally. Matt Regan, of course. I think that's it. We had that troll nobody cares about. Brazil in the house. Maybe that wasn't a troll. Maybe it just said Brazil in the house. So, I mean, if you were on the troll, I'm sorry, but big ups to Brazil, you know. All the people in Brazil. That's all I gotta say about that. Alright, so I'm gonna get out of here. Thank you all for watching. Great chat. Great time and everything with all my good friends and everything. That's what we do here. We have fun. And if you don't like it, well, fuck you. That's it. So, once again, if you didn't know by now, if you didn't have been following along for 3 hours and 42 minutes, NXT In Your House 3, pretty decent show, 7 out of 10 stars. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments section of the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Hopefully we get the channel up to 400 subs and get my other channels up to the respective sub count or whatever. I mean, I don't care, but, you know, I'll take what I can get. But subscribe to the channel, like the video. Can't really dislike it, but I don't give a shit if you do, because it's all just trolls, just jealous of my greatness, and they love how my dictates and how I dictate. And that's pretty much it for that. Like I said, like the video, subscribe to this channel, my other channels, which are in my pants, in the description box below. Follow me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Share the video all over the internet. Don't forget to smash and tap that bell to get notified, hopefully, when I do another video. But I will be back tomorrow, early tomorrow afternoon, probably about... I'm not going to go live until tomorrow night, so... But tomorrow on the Shadows Lair, episode number 16, Sweet 16, tomorrow, with my Hell in a Cell predictions just for the show. I'm just going to do a quickie video, give you my thoughts and predictions. I really don't give two shits about this pay-per-view, but let's see what happens and see what happens tomorrow night. I think the match of the night will be Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins inside the Hell in a Cell. I hope there won't be blood, but if there's blood, it's probably hardware blood. There might be some big spots. If they go outside the cage, they're not going to go on top of the cage. I doubt they'll go on top. But they'll probably be on the side of the cage, and then maybe they'll fall off the side of the cage. It's like, oh, you know, everybody's like, oh my god! You know? But they'll probably do some big spots inside the cage and maybe outside the cage. But it's going to be brutal. It's going to be hardcore and everything like that. I just hope Seth Rollins wins. I really don't want Cody to sweep this series. Like this three match series they're doing, because then it'll just really put Seth Rollins in a bad place. So I would say let Seth Rollins win, and then Cody goes on, qualifies for Money in the Bank, probably wins Money in the Bank, then probably cashed in that stupid UK pay-per-view, where it's maybe Roman versus Drew. You know, because Drew said it's like I'm gonna beat Roman at Clash of the Castle. If that match even does take place. We'll see. But, you know, Roman's going to be champ for 2 years coming up in August. So, I mean, I think his reign of terror is going to eventually end unless he beats Drew or whoever at Clash of the Castle. And maybe if Cody cashes in, he loses. But I think this rate, I think Roman's going to go all through this year, go into next year, face The Rock, beat The Rock, and then he'll never lose that title. But I think eventually he will lose, and I hate to say this, I know Issa doesn't want to hear it, but I think they may give it to Cody. I really don't want them to give him the both belts. They should just let Roman fight one of them, fight Drew for like one of the belts, he loses that belt, and then he keeps like the Universal title, because he hasn't really lost it in almost 600, almost 700 days. Getting close to 2 years with that belt. So let him keep the Universal title until WrestleMania next year. And then somebody will beat him. Maybe Cody will probably beat him next year. But I don't know. We'll see what happens with that. But anyway, I'm going to get out of here. Thanks for watching. I'm Peter Gilmore, signing off. I bid you adieu. This long as fuck video, 3 hours and 46 minutes. Thank you all for joining me. If you watched the entire thing or you watched like a little bit of it, at least it's a watch and it's a view. Thank you. So that's it. So thank you all for watching. I bid you adieu. I'm Peter Gilmore signing off. Peace out, rock on, and rock hard with your Goku. And if you're not down with that, You measly, mindless pieces of shit trolls. They get no pussy. You got no job, no fucking life. You can't beat me. You can't beat the prophecy. Any member of the prophecy, you can't beat us one-on-one or at all. And that's pretty much all I can say about that. So, take that and go fuck yourselves. The army is dead. And you failed again today. And you will continue to fail if you keep wanting to obsess with us. You keep failing every single time. And that's all I can say about that. So, I'm Peter Gomez signing off. Rock on, rock hard with your cack out. If you're not down with that, we're the prophecy. We're the greatest thing since sliced fucking bread. And we're endless, and we're getting more members every goddamn day. So, big ups to the new members and everything. I joined the Discord server and everything. And if you want to come on my show, let me know in the Discord server, or let Lauren know, because she runs that. Let me know, and I'll see what I can do. You know, if you sub to me, then I'll change up the sub-only mode stuff. And I'll get trolls coming back in. I don't care. I'll just block them all. Because that's what they can do. That's all they can do is be obsessed and make 6,000 fake accounts. Because they have no lives. And that's it. So, we're the prophecy, ladies and gentlemen. We are the greatest thing on YouTube and in real life. And if you're not down with that, well, fuck you, man. That's all I can say about that. We'll see you again next time. And until next time, hashtag 25 and counting. And that's it. Hashtag 25, bitches. See you never, bitches. I'm out of here. Peace.